Good evening, everybody. How you guys doing? This is Hellscat Death here, coming to you from a Wednesday night fight production facility somewhere in Area 51. We got a great match this evening, early match. POPRS, MLT, Absolute versus Smokey Joe, the two leaders. It's going to be a great evening. We're hoping to see what all happens tonight. Got a lot of great teams lined up. Mr. Monday Night outdid himself. We're going to have one hell of a schedule rolling out. Speaking of which, of Mr. Monday Night, he is sitting here kind of beside me. Mr. Nerve, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. Looking forward to watching some great matches, playing in one, and just having some fun.
Hell yeah, sir. And then, as always, the man with the plan, the guy with the big tail that helps run this freight train. One, the only Beaver. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Beaver always short in words.
The man of few words.
Man of few words, exactly. So then going down the listing, one of our WNF bouncers, XO of On Your Six, and a caller, and a good friend, Cutter. How you doing, bud?
Very well, very well.
Awesome.
Glad to be here.
We're glad you could be here also. And then finally, the new guy, the FNG. We don't treat him like that, though. Everybody's equal here. A new WNF bouncer. And he's watched it, loved it, and now he wants to be part of it. And so we gladly opened our arms. I kill you. How you doing?
Hello, hello.
Awesome. All right, guys. So MLT versus POPRS. POPRS, really, this is the first time they've really came out of their shell, out of their lid, I guess you would want to call it, since, well, really, WCL 2. I mean, they So, you know, it really looks and sounds like they're really wanting to get back into the scene and have some fun. MLT, this would be their third time on Wednesday Night Fights. I know they haven't been around a whole lot. And if anybody's wondering, MLT stands for, it's Major League Tanking. So we have the Lid Poppers versus Major League Tanking. All right, guys, if you want to go ahead and discuss their tank listings and everything, and then Beaver, if you want to go down the Pops, and Nerve, if you want to go down the MLT, and then we'll get this show going.
Okay, well, Popper's rolling with that dual E4, dual bat chats, and then 3 E5s. That was quick and easy.
Just playing it dirty with those 2 E4s. On MLT, we've got a Yaguru, a Death Star, Bat Chat, a T-57 Heavy, a Chieftain, and an M41 Bulldog.
Quick question, guys. We doing 768 format rolls?
Yeah, I mean, they could switch that
they're only
Tier 7 to a Tier 8.
Well, it's one of those, with under the 768s, you can only have one version of one TD. So they like, one needs to pick an E4 or a 183 or a Yagpans. No,
yeah, 268 or something like that.
Yep, no 2 E4s. Has to be.
How's up? Kill, or,
go ahead.
Quick question. There you go. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, Gishman he could go ahead and get into a Tier 8, and then Smokey Joe or Turn the Dead needs to switch it up, unless the teams are okay with it, of course.
Yeah.
MLT's definitely coming out with definitely a variety of different tanks right here. Could be good, could be bad. It's a whole lot of auto loaders with a couple of long reload TDs, so the chieftain's gonna have to put out a lot of work, it looks like.
I'm ready when you are.
Just 1 second.
Yep.
Stream is going to be going live here now. It should be up and going. I hope everybody enjoys themselves watching this evening. In the minute I'll have some more news. I have a lot of news to go down actually. Updates, stats, rankings, a lot of stuff. I should have had Tank Talk live. Maybe we should start having Talk Tank live on Monday evenings, but
Like 30 minutes early. Yeah. Also, MLT is going to run with that Bulldog, just based on, I guess, the tanks that they've got. And POPRS are good. They've switched their E4 to a Chieftain. We can go ahead and start this up.
Alrighty. Boogity boogity.
Here we go.
Bam! Perfect time. Alright, so what we got going on the list tonight? So POPRS versus MLT 768, and at 8 p.m. we have the Mercs versus PNG 768. Eye for an Eye versus Off in a 761. And then MB versus RR3 in a 761 format.
Kind of see how this works out for each team right here. POPRS is really kind of coming in with a straight meat and potatoes type of team, and I said MLT has a good variety of autoloaders here. So
yeah, it really just depends on what kind of setup the MLT would necessarily go with here. I do think the POPRS have a more reliable lineup as far as their tank picks, with MLT really only having one true heavy in that Chieftain. I'm excited not to have to jump around after someone dies.
Weasel is trying to get some quick spots, but the light tank, Bulldog, doing his job well. Let's see if he gets protected over all of this. Trinidad
Waiting for a shot to come in from that Jaegeru.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Oh, the
And
Bulldog's
Griffin's
on fire and he's burning. Oh, and he's
Joe.
down. Smokey Joe snipes him from the one line. That's going to be kind of painful here for MLT now with those tank destroyers in the back.
Yeah, I mean, so
He really needed to live.
Mark Jackson moving up with his batch at AP, so is ELP
Jaeger is
Weasel.
spotted. 57
Yeah,
heavy
so-
spotted. This is not good.
then what was that? Was the Jaeger the one that just put a shot to the E4 right there? Who's in on reload?
Had
Gotta
to,
be the Jaeger.
I
Yeah,
missed it, but
Jaeger.
I'm guessing yes.
Yeah, it was Yag.
Oh man.
And this can still actually turn out pretty good for MLT because POPRS totally ignored the heal, and that bat chat and that TVP are gonna have cross shots on these guys.
Yes,
They're
they
way
are.
too shallow in the F6 area right
They're
there.
in. Here
so-
they come. They're coming in right now. Now that is actually quite nice for them. This is close. I'd almost like to see Absolute just go ahead and put himself on like the edge of that cap, just for the added pressure.
Mhm.
Yeah. We got. See what they see.
That way,
DJ backing
if they
down.
pop over for him, they get shot from the hill and from the 3 line.
All right, so now what would you
Oh,
to fix this? So you don't want to march back down to like J7 unless it's the bat chats. But
Yeah, I think if I'm POPRS right now, since no cap pressure has been applied until right when I said that, of course, I think I would have maybe popped over to like the 4 line and then started to push in towards the MLT spawn. Take out that Yaguru, take out that 57 heavy.
Weasel right there, our buddy Weasel. He also we auto host him. TLP is partnered with the Wednesday night fights, and we're super excited with that. A lot of great things are coming this way with this partnership. So big shout out there to TLP Weasel. He's also going to be joining us in the commentating area.
Here comes Popper's push right now. I think they went ahead and they lost that E5 prematurely right there. They should have went ahead and made that push as soon as they knew that the Yag and the 57 at least were over in the P2 area. They clearly have an overmatch.
That smashed the E5.
Yeah, yes it was.
Yeah.
And I have to say that now, hit point wise, for a second at least, MLT took a massive leap ahead.
Oh, the other E5 taking a full brunt from the 183.
Yeah, they need to put themselves in better cover. Yeah, they can't let him do that again.
Yeah, they can ill afford to lose another E5. E5.
And he's almost loaded.
Smokey Joe trying to reach up there, get a snapshot in.
Yeah,
Weasel's almost down. He just escaped.
Monkey Nut.
Looks like he's trying to trade spots with Mark.
Holy Monkey
This
Nut,
is a bad position for TLP, for the POPRS.
Oh, DJ in the E5 just gets ammo racked. He's already used his repair kit once before.
I think
I've been in this situation that they're in on that flag with guys on the hill, and it's not enjoyable.
No. I think right now, honestly, from TLP's point of view, that honestly Mark Jackson, he's playing a little bit deaf right there, because if he gets 2 shots put into him from the 57 and gets hit by that Yagaru, then MLT actually has the ability to go ahead and close this out in the last 90 seconds. Honestly, he could probably use his HP and go ahead and start running and just get the draw.
Oh, wow. They actually did a really good job there in hitting Andy from 2 different directions.
Do we know how many shots Weasel has left in his clip?
Not entirely sure.
I do not.
Oh, man.
Down. Smoky Joe's going down.
He may get shot from. Oh, the bat chat went in the reload.
Oh no. Jackson's gonna be reloaded way before Monkey Nut.
Ooh, Monkey Nut flips and rolls. Our Jackson flips loaded. He's going in.
Oh, nice shot there by Joe.
Oh.
Monkey Nut takes 2 big shots, gets ammo racks. Do you know what though? This is almost over in time.
TLP.
This is really close.
They're called the lid poppers for a reason. That fast, they have turned around the whole thing. So now, all right. So there is no draws on this. We're gonna
Got a replay going on.
Smokey Joe did throw out 32.52 in that, not bad. And then you got the Skoda over on MLT throwing up 33.22. That Pat Chat, Monkey Nut throwing in 3K also. Interesting.
That was a heck of a game.
I am hoping that everybody's enjoying it. I cranked up the bit rate. If you are on YouTube, crank it up. Take it as far as your device can take it. If you can go 4K, 4K it.
Hey, Keelyu, we're not switching sides, bud.
Yes, sir.
I do that all the time on my switch sides, and I'm like, ah, wait, no, I did not want to do that.
Alright, so yeah, as I was saying, so on your devices, get it off auto. Take that quality off auto on, so they're on Twitch, crank it up to 1080p. You're on YouTube, crank it all the way up. You can take it all the way maxed out 4K. I worked a little hard today trying to make sure picture quality was absolutely stunning. I'm not able to watch it, but can you guys tell me if it's thumbs up or not? Have you guys switched to out of auto?
No. No, everything has been good.
So is everything pretty and crisp and clear?
Yeah. Absolutely, it looks good.
Oh, look, is the MLT like logo coming through? Does it look good at least? Readable?
Yeah, it's readable.
Yeah, it is. It's a little bit bulky, but you know, it's not really in the way or anything.
Well, for what it looked like at the beginning, I think it was pretty well played by both teams right there.
Yeah, it was. I mean, one pushed, one answered. I mean, for the two bad chats going over there, and they had the backup also, the E4 from the POPRS. The Yagpans and the T57 Heavy were over there for a long time. They put up a hell of a fight. I mean, so.
Yeah, it was really back and forth.
And who would have thought the way that TLP was positioned, that they would have been able to make a comeback and kill everybody, like the Skoda up on the hill, the other bat chat, and all that. It was incredible, like, rebound.
Well, that bat chat from MLT had a nice little flank on the E4 and took him out of the game, but it didn't leave him an escape route really. Kind of just put him between the last. It kind of put him in the middle of all the POPRS players, so he wasn't able to escape that. Rolling your tank doesn't help either. But looks like POPRS may go with the same lineup. This time we've got MLT's gonna go with 2 9s. Did they lose? Wait, why'd we spec Geshman from MLT? Kill you.
There we go. Now, what do you think, as opposed to, well, I just went all heavy double chieftains. I kind of like it. What would you think about using something with a little bit faster reload that still gives you the alpha, like a 268 on this? I've seen sometimes that they've been pretty pretty effective if you're gonna snipe. I mean, Encounter, kind of a weird map to use the TD, unless you're gonna have him set up in maybe A1 area or something like that. But
yeah, it's true. I rarely use TDs on this map though, really. But
I mean, I've seen.
I think there's room for one to be used. I wouldn't go two.
I mean, I saw at one time it was either. There was one time there was the Object 268 used, and then on the flip side, one time they swapped out to the Object 263.
mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, I mean, they both did very well. But yet again, I don't know, running it, do you elect just to run that one E4? Just, I don't know. E4 is right on this map. I don't know if they have that great, unless they're like a hill fighter or over by the Encounter.
The only thing that the E4 maybe from the north spawn could be beneficial is if you're kind of watching the field side and still want to have the turret to be able to rotate. I personally have a pretty good camo rating on my E4, so it's not too bad. But I do like, I mean, honestly, like you said, else with the if a push was going to happen on the 1-2 line, a 263 is pretty freaking awesome to be leading a charge, man.
We have a clicker. Ashman pulled out a clicker.
Wow.
RD has came out. All right, so Cutter, do you want to go down MLT, and then I'll go down to POPRS this time around?
Sounds good. Okay, MLT's coming out with the 5355, a JP 100, Batchat 25T, a TVP T5051, the ST1, Anarchy, that's for you, a T57 Heavy, and a Chieftain.
All right, over here on the POPRS side, ELP rolling with double baby Batchats, trio E5s, and a duo of Chieftains.
Ready when you are.
All right, go ahead, start it.
The fine-tune adjustments that both teams just made right there, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious to see if they go into this with different styles than they had in the previous game as well. I'm assuming MLT will for sure, since they kind of had their TDs in the back sniping. Maybe the Aggro goes in the same spot?
See, my thing is most of the time, if you have a running TD, awesome. One TD, awesome. One RD, awesome. One RD, one TD, you're taking, now you're starting.
Risky.
Yeah, you're starting to, because if the RD doesn't do anything, well, and that was one less, you know, take of the fight. You could have put in another Batchat or a baby Batchat. Oh, POPRS they're doing a full-on YOLO.
So it looks like you chew up that one line, try to find the Artie.
Looks like Artie's gonna get out of there in time.
Yeah,
he's not even gonna get spotted. Yegru is in an awkward position. Okay, it looks like maybe they've put him in a position where he's actually going to be hold down. And he lands a huge shot on Weasel.
Poor Weasel on that one.
Yes,
man.
that stings.
Ooh.
That stings. Yes, but TLP is definitely not stopping. Which may be really good here. I mean, that Jaeger could be in some serious trouble. Okay, he's actually backed up. Now, which he may not realize what's about to happen, but backing up at least gave him an escape route.
He's got to know that he's lit from the...
A lot of misses here.
Yeah, a lot of missed shots. A track, double track, there we go. There's a pin.
There we go. Okay, Jaeger misses.
And you get two, I think you got two pieces, possibly by E5s and a chieftain.
Alright, so how many did they get spotted? So at least 3 of them are spotted up. A lot of missed shots here. A lot of just shots in the wind.
I think most were spotted, if not all.
So let's see if
this
MLT
needs to maybe get back.
MLT, let's see if they readjust and decide to go for a flank. Monkey Nut trying to look for like snipes, which would actually be
Go with
really
absolute.
good.
Oh, when they land, and Amarak DJ there with that first shot.
This push looked really good, and then all of a sudden it stalled out. And
yes, it stalled out.
And now they're in a
now they are pinched.
Yeah, a very precarious position here.
The Yegru
Smoky
can't
Joe
really get
just-
himself back into this fight, I don't think,
Mark
without
Jackson.
really
Mark Jackson
taking a
going
lot
in
of
for
damage.
Oh no.
Oh, and he gets tracked.
Oh, but he had some help from the other bat. Imbecile coming in there with a
no.
crucial hit. He's got to ram him.
Miss Ram, but
Wow.
Monkey Nut does take him out. That is a... You know, Yagaru should... Okay, so I wonder if West End is just staying there to be a nuisance, like a pop-up. You know what I mean? To take...
Yeah.
You know, oh, he's popping over, and then he lets that STI roll forward a little bit, and no, West End is going full-on YOLO.
He is going over. At first, I think, though, that... Oh, he misses now. But already did land a shot there on Trinidad. But I do think that a lot of POPRS missed shots are actually the result of rushing as to not be exposed for too... Well, they don't want to be exposed too long and take 1,000 damage.
Yeah, well, very, very true.
Well, that's
Yeah.
Correct
yeah.
on that. All right, let's go back over to Bam Bam. Bam Bam getting pretty tapped pretty quickly. Absolute.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep, Weasel, I
Hate
knew
to
was
put
going to be in
your-
trouble from UT Absolute shooting across. Bam Bam going down. Yep.
Oh, no. DJ
No.
keeps bouncing on that Jaeger.
Smokey Joe goes
Yeah,
down.
MLT just made a huge HP adjustment to this match.
Oh, jeez, and it just got bigger there with that shot from West End.
All right, so DJ.
But
Trinidad
yeah, I
getting
think that they're
And
in a lot of trouble here. There's not a whole lot they can do. Although I would have liked to have seen MLT cross over the tracks with at least 1 or 2 tanks here, just to keep them in that corner. But
didn't even
doesn't look like it's
see
gonna
Imbecile
matter.
Drive by. It was like.
It was
way
yeah. By the
after.
time he was yeah.
oh, this is
Oh,
gonna
and
be
he
bad.
just came right over.
And
Yeah.
It did take some damage, but it didn't make a difference.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
Oh,
trying
does
to
the
stand.
Aggro get to finish this?
Oh, he missed. He didn't have
There
his
it
chance.
is.
Missed his
Oh
And he popped
opportunity.
the
my!
top for the end.
I
Very nice.
I feel like West End had a fairly decent game in that tank destroyer. 2,600. I thought it was gonna be more.
Look at that chieftain.
Yeah.
Absolute.
Absolute,
Yeah,
dude.
absolute.
He had a great game there. 4 kills and 3,500 damage. And Artie only landed that 1 shot, and honestly, it was about 2/3 through of the way through the game before he even hit it. They could have pulled that off with a different tank, in my opinion.
All right, but that was.
Or maybe Artie's the reason the POPRS went over that hill in the first place. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so Absolute coming in 35-27. Andy coming in 3K. Great job over there on MLT. POPRS did it. They played a stall, and it didn't happen. It didn't happen right.
Well, the problem, I think, was really that they were mostly heavies. You know, so once they got over, they didn't really have the maneuverability, plus that Jaeger was there. Even though Artie didn't do a lot of damage, I think he did quite a bit of mind games there with those guys.
yeah, just not being lit, not knowing where he was at, where he could hit people from the spot. I think that, yeah, that had to play into it.
Absolutely. No one wants to really get seen. No one wants to pop up for too long and get hit for 1,000 by the Panzer. It's just, it was a tough situation, and once you do lose that momentum, you just get stuck.
MLT lose a person?
No. No. Nope. They're good. I think we just have one more person.
Oh, yep. Bolt Sun is still, there we go.
Oh, okay, that's it. I would like to see the POPRS go towards the flag this time. Try and take that hill, maybe. Do something different instead of going over the middle and giving up the town.
Yeah, it's not working for him. Maybe throw up Weasel and also Mark Jackson with those bad chats. Maybe in the beginning, throw them up there on the hill, like F0, and then throw up a couple chieftains there at the, like the E6, E7 area. And then, you know, throw it up a little bit here. And then if they want to run one TD, try to get that TD at least over to the E0 line, because I know a lot of TDs have a demanding game over there on that hill. It can really break a team spirit and will.
There's so much more cover to work with.
Yes.
This is the side that I would go ahead and use that E4 if you really want to play a TD.
But there's definitely no question about a high alpha TD with a turret. I mean, if it doesn't matter, even if you're a Moss, if the E4 hits you for 1,000 out the gate, it's still gonna break you just a little bit.
Yeah, it's whatever push that they're gonna have to go up and over the track or anything, like, it's gonna die instantly right then and there, because it's gonna bug them in the back end of their brain that they're gonna get hit for yet again 8 to 1,000, and it puts a hell of a stick into the gears.
And I think POPRS could have salvaged that a little bit better. It's a tough call. You have to really know your guys, how they play in individual tanks, and be able to assess their HP at that particular moment. That 1-2 push can be really effective right there, but even with the Jagdpanzer on the tracks, you've got to know who you can put out there leading a charge that can take the hit and either sacrifice the tank or one of your guys that you can count on to play with low HP and survive the rest of the battle. I think if they went ahead and took that corner or took that A6 area on the tracks right there, then MLT would have had a hell of a time trying to scramble and save stuff.
I'd like to see, you know, it looks like they were really going for hold down tactics. You know, they had the chieftains, they had the E5s. Now they're going with the Conqueror. Well, I mean, their lineup's definitely changing, but I'd like to see some Object 140s. You know, you get the hold down tactics, but then you add maneuverability, plus then that DPM. You know, something like that in a good position is a Jaegeru's worst nightmare. You know, do you risk a shot and then let them get 3-4 shots into you for free? Like, you can't, you know, and that's just one tank. You really,
it's one of these guys.
Have to play smart.
POPRS really have not done a public scrim. They've been doing their own scrims in with the, you know, having fun within their own community. Because, I mean, there's like 300 of them. So, I mean, they've been doing
right.
And it's so coming out against MLT, who, I mean, essentially the team was built for comp. It was not built for pubbing and stuff like that. UT said it was built purely just for comp, which a lot of the teams do. I mean, so POPRS are bringing in some new guys and stuff like that and trying stuff out. So I give mad props to POPRS. I mean, they drew out the first one. Second one, they're learning their woes and seeing their limits, testing their grounds. I think it's great that they're doing that. This is the place to do it here. You know, Meltdown Monday. If you're gonna want to try a new strat, why not try it out here? If it fails, So what? You had some fun. If it wins, you know, if it's a good strat, congratulations. You just got a high five from like, well, how many other? Please, oh, I'm getting plagued, Nerve. Ever since you told me about that,
It's all good, man.
I'm getting plagued by that controller disconnect thing now that you told me about it. Now it's like boop, boop. But yeah, so big hats off for the POPRS, a pubbing community turning into a comp community.
I think that's awesome too.
I mean, yeah, I mean, a lot of the, even like a lot of the teams, NFTG, TNG, 7F, it was, I mean, yeah, they're there because they're buddies, but it's one of those, they're made for this, they're made for comps. So breaking the mold of some of their people, you know, it takes cojones to come on out and play a comp and not feel that you're going to make a complete ass out of yourself. I mean, I do that every night.
Well, they're definitely not doing that.
Myself, but I don't care.
Looks like POPRS are ready now.
Just
One with 2 Conquerors, which I like 2 Conquerors for sure. DPM. Kind of slow, but those guns are amazing.
We do need to pick up the time just a little bit here. We have about 18 more minutes. And then, well, I mean, honestly, if the Merc match doesn't take all that, I mean, I have no problem streaming these guys for however long they want. I mean,
Very possible.
Well, I'm gonna need to, probably in like 10 minutes, I'll probably have to pop out and get these mercenaries organized.
Good luck on you. Have fun.
Yep.
All right, so MLT is coming out with the double TDs again. This time with an STI and an E75. Okay, really
interesting.
Cool. So here's a quick question: if you're gonna have TDs, what would be up with like this scenario? So yeah, say you run the two E5s, 2 Chieftains, or even better, 2 140s, 2 Bat Chats, and then run, say, as your tier 9s, instead of using the Yagpans and that 183, why not incorporate like a T30? You know, rolling that as in with your
T30 is definitely viable. Yeah, definitely viable in T30. Honestly, I think one of the best TDs that obviously gets a bad rap that could also be very well used in competition play is the Foch. I mean, that I know that the reload between shells is still pretty long, but I mean, it's still got the ability to do 2,000 plus damage in 20 seconds. I mean, that's pretty critical.
Yeah. Oh, that's very true. All right, guys, so we'll go down the tank list once we get in there. Beaver and IQ, why don't you guys go ahead and run down those tank listings. Beaver, go ahead and take POPRS for us.
As soon as I get into the game, I will do that. I'm sadly still on the loading screen.
I'll take MLT first. West End with a Jagdpanzer, a 183, DVP T50-51, SDI, E75, T57 Heavy, and a Chieftain.
Okay, and the POPRS bringing back that Yagpans, the E50M, the Bat Chat, the 2 Conquerors, a 57 Heavy, and an E5.
You know what? Even what the POPRS could have done is forego one of the conks, use a Bat Chat AP, and just bring out 5355. I mean, a lot of people.
Do you see that we've flipped sides and we've flipped strategies essentially here?
All right,
this could get very dangerous real quick.
Now, let's see if they're going to put their conks up there towards the railroad tracks, or they're going to try to do a quick gap.
No. Looks like... I hope they're not just driving through. Okay, they're not. They're putting cap pressure on.
Alright.
I feel bad for whoever pops and sees that Jaeger first, though. If anyone does.
Yeah. Now it looks like MLT is definitely
Well,
coming
maybe
across.
Weasel.
They definitely got to make a move right now.
25 seconds left.
20,
no.
20, yeah, that is not very
Oh,
low.
and Weasel eats another one. This is like deja vu over here. Oh no, Weasel in some trouble. He takes one from the Chieftain as well. Absolute put himself in a good spot with that Chieftain and its gun depression. But there's only 13 seconds left on this cap, so I mean, as long as POPRS are in good positions. Oh no,
man.
Shots are coming in from everywhere.
57 heavy. Raging is, he needs to focus his fire. He needs to just hit the one person and then move on to the next. Mark Jackson needs to pull up in front of Trinidad. Don't pull out, pull closer to Trinidad. Use your carcass. You're gonna die. In this moment, you might as well go ahead, pull in front of Trinidad, and give them some sort of solid coverage. But he's trying to put shots on Absolute.
57 heavy comes over the tracks. He's he misses. POPRS really didn't punish him at all for that, which is a shame. And the Jaeger was stuck on one tank in the back in a bad position.
Yeah, he's just gonna sit there and wait on a Skoda to come over.
Kind of has to.
Alright, so you know now your quick cap scenario is gone wrong. Oh my goodness.
There's nowhere to go from that. There's nowhere to go from this position at this point.
What got
the Death Star.
Yeah, I think Monkey Nut ended up getting a shot whenever he was on his way.
Yeah, Death Star smacked that Yag fence for 2,002 damage.
TLP is
Wow.
dead.
Oh, wow.
Oh Lord.
How come I never get rolls like that?
TLP was doing really, really good there, and then Death Star just started deleting.
I can't wait to see how much damage Absolute has, actually. I think he just had another monster game. Absolute, he was putting in shots the entire fight.
Yeah, if there's anyone in that hill, you cannot take the cap. You need to run away from it. Unless Absolute was taken care of, they should not have stayed in the cap.
Yeah, let's see here. Wow.
5K.
Absolute had a good game, but Monkey Nut just went off with the Death Star. That's probably like 4 shots. Yeah, it is.
4-4. Wow, I mean, and the Popper, I mean, they did a good thing. It was just, you have 2 players on one side of the team throw out 8K damage. Yikes. Alright, let's switch us up. Let's get off this map.
It was a nice, honestly, that was a nice setup by MLT. I think that's really what the difference was there. It's not that POPRS really did anything wrong. MLT just had a very good setup. They had Absolute where he could shoot people on the hill and he could shoot people down in the cap. And then if you push Absolute, then Jagdpanzer can cover him. Plus everyone else across the tracks. And then they put that Skoda or the TVP in a flanking position, and they just had total map control. So
may or may not lose power.
You got a storm going on?
Yeah, and we're also under a tornado warning.
Oh.
So we are good. I will stream until the roof flies off.
I am gonna back out of here and, well, actually, I'm gonna stay in the lobby, but I'm gonna switch party so that I can get my guys ready for the next one. So,
Good
you
luck,
guys will just have to commentate without me. Beaver, I'll send you an invite at at 8 o'clock, I guess, or I can get you in right away.
Bye, Nerve. Nerve will
See
be
ya.
back. Nerve will be back here later on this evening after the Merc fight against
Yeah.
PNG.
Was that last? Was Prokhorova? Was that MLT's map pick?
I believe that was props, right?
That was POPRS. POPRS map pick. Okay. Just curious.
You know, Proc is a fickle. It is a fickle map. I mean, you could think of that you have the perfect scenario, and someone just pulls out and has an 8K, a 5K game, and he goes, "Oops." I mean, there's nothing against the TLP on that one. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
They ran into on that time round. MLT was more prepared. It looked like they really studied up on that.
Sounds like we're on the right side as well. POPRS selected left.
So I hope to see POPRS out yet again every week. I'd like to see those guys out. MLT, I'd like to see these guys out. Oh, speaking of while they're picking tanks, Beaver.
What's up?
Well, we got a few announcements to do, don't we?
2 or 3.
Do you want to do one? Then I'll do another one.
Okay, you go first.
Alrighty. So, let me pull this out. I gotta get to the right. Alrighty, here we go. Welcome, takers, youngs and old. Acorn Esports Wednesday Night Fights are proud to present the New Blood Tournament. This tournament is breaking the mold. This tournament is targeting new teams to come into our competitive scene and into our competitive community. TLP, love to have them come back. And then also, MLT is new also. We want to bring in these more newer teams, more the new blood. This is how we survive as a great community. The objective here is to bring in more teams, letting them learn the different formats, rules, regulations, and all that. We all know that it can be arduous and difficult to learn all of this stuff. So we at Wednesday Night Fights and also Acorn Esports open our hands and invite you, all the tankers, to this event. So bring your team and prepare your tier 4 through 6, and make sure those tank crews are ready. So the format and tiering will either be 4, 5, or 6. Okay, it's a 32-man 7v7 tournament with a 10-man roster lock. The tournament's 16th and the 17th in September. Registration starts September 1st for all new teams that come in. So that would be any non-bronze division already set up here. And then it's September 8th. We'll open up the registration for the bronze division teams, which would be the POPRS, MLT, NB, at a lot of those great times. Here's the thing, though. This is the huge part. It is a 10-man roster, and the average of the 10-man roster cannot exceed a 1650 win 8. That's the average overall. So you might have a guy in there that's 1800. Well, you better have a guy that's a little bit lower to counteract that. It's the average out. So this is truly for the new blood. Now, the exciting part about this is we have more tournaments coming up for the silver and gold divisions. And so we are ready, not overlooking you guys. Your stuff is coming soon. Prizing for this tournament will be furnished and released by Acorn Esports. So all the prizings will be listed prior to the beginning of the tournament. So stay tuned with us, or go check out acornesports.com Go check them out. They have some great stuff. I know I'm going to go buy some nuts because my nuts are always on the line because I have 4 girls. So, and I know Cutter can feel that too. So,
yes, sir.
So, keep in touch and stay tuned right here. Go ahead, Beef, on yours.
Hey guys, don't forget, just follow us everywhere you can, and if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to us on Twitch for free, and it will not cost you a dime.
That is very correct. You can get Twitch Prime, gives you more access to everything. We can give you faster access to what of the streams, give you priority access to a lot of the stuff behind the scenes with Wednesday Night Fights. So it is free to you guys. I will be throwing up the link right now. Is going into the chat. This is the link that you could go over and link your Amazon Prime account with your to create your Twitch Prime account. And they're still picking tanks. All right, so next up on the list, as you saw, I Kill You, a new mod for us. We are accepting some more applications for WNF bouncers. We are being a little bit more pickier here because we have some serious tournaments coming up. I will let you guys know this will be for cash, not Microsoft cards, not coupons. I'm talking $130 in your pocket, transferred from one PayPal to the next PayPal. If this interests you, hit us up. We'll let you know what's coming up. With this, there's a lot of new stuff coming down the pipe that Wednesday Night Fight's going to test, and we hope that everybody experiences a lot. A lot of new things are coming. Beav, don't we have something going on with the new arena?
Oh yes, we are also partnered with the club World of Tanks HQ. It's the biggest club on Xbox. They have about 16,000 members, and we are going to be working with them, testing out the new arena system in the coming weeks. So if you're not in there, go join that club and keep an eye out.
And then let's see here. I'm going to go over the ranked listings here really fast. They're almost picked, so never mind. Next, by the end of the next match, I will go over all the team division rankings. There were some huge jumps and some people that fell. So I mean, we're going to go over that because it was pretty exciting. Okay, all right, Cutter, you want to go down POPRS and I Kill You, go down MLT?
Yes, sir. POPRS coming out with a pair of E50s, a Centurion AX. It's very interesting. A pair of E5s and a pair of Chieftains.
And MLT coming out with Object 704, Jag Panzer E100, Bad Chat 25T, TVP 5051, Conqueror, T57 Heavy, and a Chieftain.
Alright guys, sounds great. That's going to be awesome. Sam River's always a blast. It's either full-on, fast-paced, in-your-face action, or it's a nice, mellow, bleeded team out, and then swarm on. So, see how both teams do this.
Hey, Hells. Cold Body Count asked about the Twitch labels. He has a crown beside his name right now. Does that is that with for viewing time or?
That indicates that he is a Twitch Prime member, and they now you
get free in-game loot.
And now they get, if you're part of that, you get free in-game loot and a whole bunch of stuff from Amazon itself. So you get that special, like Jingles is cool. He's a subscriber. He's got a star. And then so Cold Count, what you need to do is then now just subscribe to us, and then you'll get a star and a crown, and you're just Be king of the world, man. King of the world.
Awesome. It's actually really cool.
All right, let's see here. Everybody pushing towards the bull. I love it when everybody beats up here. Raging getting a little beat up already. Action X definitely has some great, like, DPM and mobility, and you even look at that thing cross-eyed, or it goes through a hailstorm, it's like a wreck.
I think that was West Ends too that just already ended up putting an early shot into him.
DJ almost rolling himself to get that shot on Monkey Nut. Oh no, DJ's backing up into the rest of his teammates. He's like, that's a 704. He's all popping out.
Bam Bam is over there. Bam Bam's in a really dangerous position right there. If MLT notices that, then he can be disintegrated very quickly.
Most definitely. Let's see if he puts a shot over there to Gresham. Nope, he's gonna come around. Now he's spotted, but they're all turning away. Oh, there you go. Oh, nice, nice. Look at that.
That was a nice snap by DJ.
Focus fire into West End, man. Ooh. DJ.
It's 57 heavy and that 50-51 for you right there, man. That's just severely dangerous.
Joe taking a little bit of damage here. T Absolute, and we'll rack you. Bam Bam. I think Bam Bam's screwed. He doesn't. And he's reloaded with that auto loader. Here he comes. Let's go up close and personal into this fight here. Let's look at watch it here. Absolute rocking and rolling. Taking a double hit though.
One thing that I have noticed through these games so far with MLT is they've been very, very good with staggering their autoloaders reload. I don't know if that's just kind of working out for the best tonight or not, but they never have all three autoloaders on reload at the same time, which is definitely detrimental in any type of competition match.
All right, we're going HUDless. We're going to watch this up close and personal here.
That was it. Well played.
All right, and that's it. 3 and out. MLT and TLP put up a hell of a good fight. Great job, guys. Great job. Hell of a show put out by both teams. UT Absolute being the monster again in that match, 33-82. Backpan's okay, 29-35. That's not bad. That's not bad. Trinidad though with 27-30 over on TLP side. Great job. And now. Eve, were you going to go join?
Yeah, I'm just waiting on the invite.
Alright, and I'm going to...
Did we lose one from POPRS?
Oh, probably.
Yeah, this should be done.
Yeah.
Because it was 3 and out. Good friend of ours, TLP Weasel. He is going to be coming in and join the party. He's getting an invite right now. He's going to go commentate for the rest of the evening with us. He puts on the Monday mornings and afternoons. He has Daddy Day, Daddy Tank Day. So definitely on Mondays, if you're off and have nothing else better to do, tune him in. Tune him in. He'll lead you right into us. And you know, getting into with the partnership and everything. I mean, we're not like merged, but we definitely help each other on each end. But yet again, great job. I'm gonna step away just for a couple moments here. So, Cutter, you got the helm, sir. Oh my God. Yet again, just let it be known. Hey, Beeb, you still in here? Oh, no. The wonderful Xbox app broke on me again. Yep, it is totally broken. Woo woo, Cold Body Count, the man. Subscribing us in. Thank you for the subscribe. You guys are awesome. I'm going to give away a code. We hit 40 viewers, so I'm going to give out a code. Oh, Ian, I still haven't forgot. Hit me up on Discord. I got a code for you. So I finally got some codes going on for you. So definitely hit me up, Ian, for yours. So I want to say thank you for everybody coming out this evening. As it stands right now, oh, while we're sitting here waiting, let's crank up some tunes, huh? What do you say?
Some type of morals, values, and, you know, code of conduct in any type of large community like that, just to prevent just total chaos breaking out at any given time, man. And I know, especially just working with a community for tanks only is a massive ordeal, much less spanning multiple games and keeping any community of 400 plus members together, man. That's just, I'm not gonna lie, that's just insane. That's one of the main reasons why I give you guys lots of props, because that's just an awesome feat.
So are we doing the...
Do what? Sorry about that, guys.
So are we doing the 7-minute standard airfield? That's the request from TNG?
Yeah. Standard, well, encounter, airfield war. Or did they say standard? Standard.
They were requesting standard specifically.
Okay. It's their show. They're going against the Merc, so,
Uh-oh. Hell's, I gotta call this out right now, but you see my boy in there, Django Fett. And hopefully he can produce tonight.
I haven't seen Django in a while, so it's good to see him back out here on the road. Looks like they're already starting to pick, so it's a pretty good blend over there on... I don't know who Marinara Grub is, though.
I don't know.
This will be interesting.
Oh, crap. Can you move Nerve over to the right, and then go ahead and unspectate Nerve and Beaver?
Please.
Thank you very much, sir.
Where should I look for the accepted members from Mercs? Because this will be very interesting to manage.
Yeah, I mean, so it's definitely interesting when you get a Merc team together and how to control everybody in one. So Nerve has definitely some work to do tonight.
I would imagine, you. I think everybody should probably be in there except for maybe Absolute, but Absolute might be in there too. I know the
He's there. I think he was joining.
Nerve did post a small team. And just scores real quick.
UT is just wanted to spec, so I told him, sorry UT, so many people in there, buddy, we got to keep it down to a minimum, so
Bounce?
He probably saw that I stuck around and thought that he could have the same opportunity. Which I thank you, Hell's Cat, for bringing me back on the show for co-commentating or guest commentating.
No problem. Awesome to have you.
I've been away for a few months, but I'm back. And I mean, we even got our team formed for tonight.
I mean, you guys did. You guys had some good pushes. Some of them did stall out, but you guys did very well. I mean, you guys, I give you 2 thumbs up.
Well, thank you, Hell's Cat. While you were away for the time there, I was just talking with the guys here, and had mentioned that, you know, like this is our first game back in months. We're shaking off the cobwebs, getting a little used to the encounter mode. Encounter was mainly only for tiebreakers before, when we were scrimming in the other event. Standard battle was still the go-to. So yeah, we got to get our timing back on and whatnot, but we'll get there.
Yeah, you guys will get
there. We want to be back again.
Yeah, you guys did
hopefully
amazing,
soon.
and it was really cool Seen the guys back in the saddle. There were some timing issues and then some missed shots, but yet again, you guys haven't played in so long. So, you know, it's awesome.
We got plenty of time before the big event we're planning, so plenty of time to get our A game going.
We accidentally bounced Django.
I don't know if it was
Beaver told me to
accident
kick
or
him.
not.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Beaver's running. This is a Beaver and Nerve thing, so I'm just here to be the ugly face and the growly voice. But they run the show. They run the Monday, so. Yeah, guys, it'd be kind of crazy to know. I actually no longer schedule Wednesday night fights. Well, Wednesday. Typically, I was the one that always did the flagship show with Nerve being Mr. Monday Night, man. He's went nuts. He's putting together these great matches. And Anarchy taking over Friday. Beaver's like, I want to take over the flagship, and I'm like, hey, that's well deserved, man. You want to do it? Now I realize why they did it. Now I get to deal with all the sponsor guys and all the corporate BS, and they didn't tell me about the bad crap. All right. Oh.
Ready to go? Ready to go.
All right, so Cutter, you want to run down TNG, and then Weasel, you want to roll down the Merc team?
All right, yes, sir.
Okay. TNG's coming out with 6 people apparently. E4, Batchat T25 AP, Tier 10 Batchat. There you go. Conqueror, a T57, and a pair of E5s.
And on the Merc team, we've got double Chieftains, double Object 140s, double Baby Bat Chats, and a E4.
I do have to say I like the Merc team's lineup.
Yeah, that's very nice. Symmetry.
You know, honestly, I wonder when Wargaming's actually going to do it. Okay, I know the reason why they have the ground resistance cranked on the Chief. Because it can't be a super mobile tank and have the cannon that it has and have the turret that it has, because everybody would really scream that it's OP. But I mean, come on, let it at least do 40. The Chieftain itself, the real Chieftain, I mean, it did get up to 40 kilometers an hour. Alright, overlooking the TNG group. Good set of guys. Sometimes. But no, Parco, Julius, and all those guys. Everybody can have a... Actually, these are actually a lot of the good... these are the good guys. TP Conky.
And it's nice to see that Ginger went ahead and went back to TNG as well.
Yep, I like seeing Ginger there, and then Tank Killer that used to be in RG and GS and RG, and any which way he's with the TNG. That's a good pickup. Red carries.
Possibly get kind of dangerous for the Merc team right here. It's almost a set crossfire by TNG, just with the Baby Bat and the other Bat.
Yeah, the Baby Bat's just playing passive spotter here.
Red carries, trying to look for an angle. He's just got, I mean, he has a little bit of wiggle room because Tank Killer and and also Parco have not completely committed. So, I mean, he does have a little free reign right there. All right, so here they come. Here comes the move. Fred's going to see that.
Yeah,
Scooter's moving up. He realized he was way too far back.
Fred's got to get out of there right now. I know he's trying to wait, just kind of see if he can spot anything else, but he dropped down in a very good spot, though. He should be safe.
Yeah, he should be good. Yeah, he has the waiting arms of the E4, just waiting for him to push up and over. Tank Killer keeps pushing forward, though. He's going to meet up with a bad man with HM8. The fish man taking random shots into the city, guessing which bush people are in.
Yeah, I think they're trying to. There they go. They finally got Gulia spotted now. I think they knew the spot was coming from over there, but they just.
Ginger's gone way wide.
Yeah, he is. He's way out there.
Really?
Funny thing is, though,
he's way out in the one line now.
And
so is
Fred. Fred went out there. Went out there too. So meeting of the minds. All right, now Fred does have to be careful because Tank Killer can get some shots on him in here. Murphy Mahler, Magna really beat up right now. You got Beaver and Murphy Mahler still chilling, trying to. I think they're the ones actually spotting up Julius.
Has Ginger been spotted yet? Do they know that he's come all the way around?
They know there's somebody back there, but Ginger just has.
He's coming up on Fred fast.
I mean, Fred's probably, you know, he's disappearing. He knows somebody's out there. All right, so maybe Bad Chad versus
Smart.
Bad Chad.
He's pushing them back into the heavies.
He's pulling them right back into HM. HM's going to line up that shot with that E4. Fishman trying to look for a shot towards Ginger.
This is where they panic. There's cap pressure.
Alright, so Fred.
I'm kind of curious to see if Tank Killer or Sergeant Cruz had a shot. I think they're all being distracted though right now.
Alright, so here
Fred's
comes the
gonna have to do it.
Here comes the push. Beaver, Nerve, and Murphy Mahler are all now. Oh, they're gonna get on their base. They're gonna try for a quick tap.
Yeah, but Cooter's pretty versed on this type of thing, man. It's gonna be seriously close right here. I think Cooter knew that the counter push was coming. I don't think he's gonna make it. I think they've got enough cover.
Yeah.
On the cap, it was kind of
6, 5. Here we go.
Must be seriously close.
They're not gonna get it.
3, 2, 1. No one spotted. Now they are.
Gets it.
Oh, that was just so close.
But now yet again here, it's 3 on 2. So all they have to do is rotate off. Look at him getting melted. Julius is gone.
Oh yeah.
See you, bye-bye.
There's some bleeding happening.
Look at him. ENG might have this.
They were 1 second away and it melted.
Yeah, and they put that, you know, it's one thing that Cooter and the guys definitely just have great map awareness about. Just you know, he was able to get his guys rally back to the cap, and at the same time when they split, they went ahead and pushed the other. Yeah, they just pushed the other side as well.
Fred's still driving away.
But here's the thing. There's only 50 seconds left. You can't cap in time. It's going to be a draw. Fred's just got to disappear. I mean, they all know he went out to the...
He's picked his rock.
Ginger can still spot him. 30 seconds. He only needs to shoot him once or twice.
He's got to keep that rock between him. Ooh, Ginger's sniffing him out.
Oh, he's looking. There goes.
Scooter missed his shot. That's it. It's a draw.
Nope.
It's a draw.
Wow. Very good, much fun.
All right, we're going to replay this again. Let's go down to Parco coming in with a 40. We're just going to call it 4,800 in damage. Not bad. HM coming in with a 3,300. We're going to replay it again. It's a draw. Thank you for all the subscribe points there, guys. You guys are awesome. All the money that goes into the Wednesday Night Fight Fund does go right back into the community. We're going to be, the order is being placed. We're ordering 24 badass Wednesday Night Fight t-shirts, ranging anywhere from medium all the way up to 3X. For you guys, the community, there will also be some codes for some tanks and stuff that's going to be out of all this. So thank you for all the subscribes, and this is the best community, gaming community, I think. You've all got a real good close fit. We might hate each other sometimes, and we might troll each other sometimes, but still play the game.
It was definitely a well-played fight right there. HMAK still got a little damage off in that E4. I like to see that.
Yeah, my experience playing against TNG is it's very difficult to focus fire on them. They just do not allow it.
Now, Hellscat, I noticed you're at 495 followers. Isn't there something special that's supposed to happen when you hit 500?
Yeah.
Are there 5 people watching right now that haven't clicked that follow button? I think you're going to want to do it.
So Beaver is paying someone, if we hit 500, Beaver is paying someone to throw chicken at me because of my saying. Like us, love us, hate us, follow us. Check us out on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, all over the universe. We're trying to do everything we can. Forums, push the forums. We're still trying to get pinned on that. Just don't throw no chicken at me. Well, B's paying people to throw chicken at me. We hit 500. So,
all we need is 5 more, guys. There's got to be 5 people watching right now that can click that follow button.
Is this going to be a YouTube video?
Yep, it's going to get streamed live on Twitch and YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah, video already didn't happen.
So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I really don't want dead chicken thrown at me, but hey, you know what? If they throw chicken nuggets, I will say that I will try to catch it with my mouth. But yet again,
Popcorn chicken is in the table.
yeah, that'd be nice. Knowing my wife, though, I know he's gonna pay off my wife. I know she is, and yeah, it's gonna be real nice. She's sadistic enough to do it. Aren't you, honey? Sadistic enough to let Beaver pay you off to throw chicken at me.
Looks like we're ready.
All right, TNG rolling out 1 E4, 1 Brew, pair of bat chats, 257 heavy, and a pair of E5. IQ, you go ahead and go down the Merc.
The Merc started rolling a E4, 2 Bat Chat 25Ts, 2 Object 140s, and 2 E5s.
Alrighty, sounds great. Alright. Here we go. Replay.
So they traded those Chieftains in for E5s and kept the same lineup, right?
I think so.
In this case, I think it's a little bit smarter to run those E5s. That that
gun
armor,
depression.
That armor, I mean.
Well, yeah, that's the brunt of the hill. So I mean, the TNG, a lot of these top 5 claims, man, these guys just have such precision shots that come in, and you just have to have that extra armor. It's just, I don't really see too much way around it.
Yeah, I mean, and E5 answers that call really, really well. I mean, it's the only, other than the hatch, and you try to shoot the hatch and you try to put a heat round through that hatch. I mean, that turret bounces heat rounds, APCR rounds, everything you can throw at it. The only thing that really nullifies that turret is Hesh. So, alright, so Hesh diplomacy. All in butt out there. Fred carries back up into that one position. So this is a different rotate this time. I like this setup that they got going on now.
Definitely interesting.
TNG's still pushing the same way with their Rue in the south instead of leaving a baby Bat Chat behind.
Well, here's the thing. So, Beaver, the fish, be sniping. So anybody that they're gonna try to feed them down that middle.
You don't get good enough
Ninja took a
shots
hit.
sniping there.
Alright. Fred's doing his job again. Oh, look at that. It was a blind shot that just hit Ginger. Just out of the blue. There was remember one time that we streamed this, it was Peril versus the Immortals. Magic Mike himself, Dex. There we go. Parko gets a good view of Scooter trying to poke in to see if they can tag Murphy Mauler. Long time standing Immortals guy. Anyway, Dex was just Ginger yet again getting pinned. Not even spotted. They know that he's there, and they're. Anyway, he got one shot in his bulldog in one of the WCL matches. He was just chilling there, and
Is that the same bush they were shooting earlier? It sounds like they know that guy likes that bush.
Yeah. Four minutes left in the match here. We're going to go to one more draw, and then that's it. That ends the round. No one gets the points, and we move on.
I think TNG will wait till about probably another 50 seconds before they go ahead and start pushing into Fred and trying to figure out where the 140s are at. I mean, I think that's really the information thing right now is the only thing that's kind of holding TNG.
Hesh is staying all the way in the back, keeping Nerve lit up.
All right,
yeah,
but lit up.
Nerve's bugging out, I think. And Nerve didn't like being lit up that whole time. He's moving off.
We're going to rotate out, try to get maybe some pop shots in. Fred gets hit. I guess people are looking there at Jingles of Schools asking what plan On Your Six is looking to scrim against. It's going to be. I'll have to answer that after this match gets done here. Fred is
Yeah,
doing a
yeah.
decent job of sitting here. I mean,
He's looking for his escape route now, though.
well, he kind of knows if he goes off to the left, the Roo and the other bat chat's gonna. Cooter's waiting for that perfect opportune shot, which could be. I'm really surprised Fred is not spotting.
They got undetected. They're making a move.
Now they're all lit up.
Yeah, but they're already moving.
Nerve's already rotated and is on the flank. Cooter getting melted.
Fred's putting his clip in the Cooter.
Yeah, they know that the 140s are definitely back there. They're not getting out of there fast enough, and now they're all lit. It might be a little late. They really need that E4 HM8K needs to put a big giant shot into somebody, but I think he's on the wrong side of the city.
Oh, Beaver and Fish both missing shots into ginger ale. There's a big shot.
Good shot by HM8K. Yeah.
Murphy takes a lot of damage there.
Fish gone. Beaver slowly backing up.
And then let's see if Nerve can go ahead and take out Cooter right here. I think Cooter definitely knows he's going down. He just tried to get another shot in to do some damage before he went. But the Merc squad's.
Oh, Fred's on a reload
that.
and Gulius is on him.
Just popped. Yep, not good. Nerve though is trying to get in position really fast to catch up. Oh, Gulius misses a shot. Here comes Nerve.
The Nerve won't have a full clip. He spent half his magazine taking out Cooter.
Will he need more than 3
no.
though? Yeah, that miss. Fred's still got about 9 seconds till his reload was done too.
Ooh,
Nerve's
he doesn't get him. He's reloading.
Fred Carries is on his way. He is almost there, and he is almost reloaded. Let's go watch the action over here. Parco pushing hard. 45 seconds left on the clock. This round is going to be a wash.
Everything's done.
Sounds good. HM8K is going to get another shot in. It's going to be close.
Oh, Sergeant Cruz almost going down there. 27 seconds left in the game. "17 seconds.
Magnet's just trying to do what he can to survive right there. I like that. Oh, bounced off the back end of the E5.
Wow, they just can't get Magna out.
Oh, he's doing a great job in there. That's it. Wow. Back and forth, back and forth. Wow. That does hurt Murphy Mahler and the Fish. Donuts. Beaver only with 900. That's crazy. So a lot of Nerve and Fred kind of doing the runaway tactics. That's it. We go to the next map. No one gets. Well, we switch sides on this one. No points are given.
All right, I'll switch.
Django wants to come in and commentate. Cool.
Yeah, I figured I'd try to okay that with you before we try to bring him in.
Yeah.
Kill, could you open a room for just a second?
It's taking. Like it's supposed to be.
That should be open.
All right, so both sides swapped up here. It's a pretty good battle between a Merc squad and, well, a team tied for second. And yes, I'm saying that, tied for second place in the ranking divisions. DP has been playing their butts off against other gold team divisions. They have not played against TNG, but what is coming up is TNG hasn't put up a whole lot of points this last 2 weeks. They may play a game here or there where DP is throwing up consistent points, anywhere from 3 to 7 points every week. After so long, yeah, TNG might be the best in the world, you know, the second best in the world, and what's it worth if you only play 4 times a year? Cutter, what do you think? Do you think you should be considered first in the world if you only play 4 or 5 times a year and that's it?
You know, it's a real killer right there. You know, I think it kind of goes back and forth. I think that I mean, there's definitely no denying that those guys are just freaking phenomenal. But yeah, I do think,
yeah, and I agree with that.
But I mean, the way that you have your rating system now, I think that you are right, man. I think that should definitely come into factor. I mean, at any given Sunday, you know, you might be the best, and whenever you want to show up and play, you might be the best. But you know, these guys that are out here on a Monday night grinding it out with a Merc squad, or you know, DP that's coming in and just handling business whenever they need to. I mean, those guys definitely need the recognition, and I don't see any problem with those guys moving up into a first place scenario. If 7F definitely wanted that spot, then they can come out and, you know, knock heads and take it and show their dominance. But you know, we need them to be definitely got to be out there putting in the work.
Yes.
How you doing, Django?
Good. How about yourselves?
Pretty good. I think the room's open for you too, brother.
Give me a second. I'm in a battle. I didn't think I was actually gonna get an invite.
Hells. Oh, yes. It's kind of interesting too, because one of the other guys on the Merc squad, the Fish fan, we're taking a look at him too, possibly recruiting the Fish fan. I think nice. HM8K is gonna come out for we're gonna have some tryouts tomorrow night with a couple of the RG guys and or the GS guys and a couple other some free agent guys that haven't picked up a clan yet. So
I hope you guys. I can't wait, because you know, I've been waiting for at the bit to watch the return match of it.
Wait, so. No longer.
Yeah, I think we're slotted to go ahead and come in this Wednesday versus UMFF5. So hopefully we can make a adequate showing there.
Yeah, that's. I will gladly be there any day of the week. All right, let's do this very quickly. So why don't we go ahead and did he?
I'm in.
You're in. All right.
I just got in.
And creator, I don't know who you are, but bug out. All right, so Jago, what I'll have you do is go down the Merc team, and then, hey, Weasel, you want to roll down TNG?
Alrighty.
Alright, the Merc squad has 2 bad APs, 2 140s, a 57, and 2 E5s.
The TNG squad also has 2 bat APs, 2 regular bat chats, an Object 140, and 2 E5s.
Interesting. Alrighty, guys. We draw it out on the first for first way of points. We got this match here, so this automatically goes ahead and puts us into the third map, which I think it's Cliff encounter would be considered tiebreaker.
Not gonna lie, I was really looking forward to getting to play tonight.
I don't know what happened there, sir.
Nah, that's good.
It is still best of 5 for this, right?
Uh-huh.
well, technically, whoever wins this side of airfield could win both sides of the next map.
Correct.
And deny the cliff appearance.
Very correct.
I think that with TNG setup this time, I think they're going to be a little bit more, definitely a little bit more aggressive. There's 4 bat chats in a game with a 140.
A lot of burst fire.
Yeah, that's just pretty massive right there. You've got your E5s that go ahead and try to soak up some damage while they swarm.
And the funny thing is, everybody always trusts TNG's chops for being the, campers, the ultimate turtle. So we're gonna see how
they're taking it right to the middle.
Yeah, I think Cooter is pretty much a master at basically baiting you into thinking that they're gonna play docile, and then all of a sudden you have 5 tanks on 2 tanks and they just get melted. Fred Carey's definitely gonna have to be very careful right here.
Well, we've seen both times we played the other side of this map, it came down to just not enough time for TNG to finish it off.
And look at Fred, man. He's like bouncing like a thread on top of the mountain, chilling. I have to give that guy some props, man. He is driving that chat like he flipping stole it.
Yeah, Fred's definitely a very good player. Very, very well.
He just slips away. He's gone.
This is kind of interesting here. We have to see what TNG does whenever they decide to make the push with their mediums, because it basically kind of like POPRS and MLT from the first matches on Prokhorovka. These guys have pretty much just switched match positions right here. I know the E5s are kind of sitting back on cap control, but let's see how this works out.
Fred just made a fatal error.
We got some damage dealt.
Oh, we got tracked up there.
Red goes down.
So now this is one of the things I was talking about earlier. That's critical though with this many autoloaders. Right now we have Gulius, Cruz, and Parco all on reloads. And if the Merc squad would have been counting shots right there, I think they could have definitely optimized this. Got in there. I know Cooter's pulled all the way around McConkey, but there's definitely some overmatches that they could take advantage of real quick. Cooter's taking some shots from Nerve.
Yep.
Julius and Parco have gone way wide.
Gone way wide. I'm gonna see maybe they're gonna put on some cap pressure. Or are they just gonna go for the crossfire? They're gonna go for the crossfire. Oh,
Whatever they do, they need to get going.
Yep, 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. With this timer, man, you cannot mess around.
Julius has been seen.
I think Murphy's was kind of waiting on the roll around though, because he was actually up in the window right there, just staring straight at the corner where Gulius popped out at. So,
did Gulius hit any buildings that might have tipped him off?
I didn't see anything like that.
No, yeah.
Just wondering. I didn't notice
pretty good.
You were taking a hit.
Cooter's trying to clip out, but I think
they still don't know Parker's back there either.
Yeah, Nerve and the 140s are making their push right now, but I think Cooter might have that downgrade to Tank Killer is rotating right now as well. Here comes your cap pressure now that they've overextended. So
yeah, they know the Mercs have pushed the 1-2 line.
Beaver going out really super wide here. I think he missed his turn. Beaver, you missed your turn.
This is gonna kind of come down. It's pretty dangerous. So they basically forced Murphy to go ahead and try to reset this cap against 2 fully loaded bat jets.
Yeah, I mean,
10 seconds on the cap. Cruz is coming in.
Even if he does reset it, he's just gonna get obliterated.
Yeah, he's gonna get.
Yeah.
But it's a Merc. It's probably gonna be one of those. I mean, It almost seemed like TNG baited their mediums to come that direction.
Gets the reset, but like you said, he's going to get melted, and there's still 10 seconds.
Here comes Magna. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it? No? Yes? No?
Yeah.
That's it. All right. TNG wins this one. We're going up to the next map.
A little bit of a delay on the splash banner there.
Yeah. All right. What is the map pick for the Merc? Nothing too kind of crazy out there for damage. Hash coming in 26-28. Goulius 2K. Nothing really to shout at home about.
Appreciate you fellas letting me come in here.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, no problem.
So the map pick for Mercs should be an encounter, correct?
Let's see what the. Still coming up this evening. After this match, we have Eye for an Eye versus Off. Both these teams have been banging it up the ranked divisions. Speaking of Off themselves no longer in the bronze division, and because, and this is going to sound weird, so Off went from 32nd position to 22nd position. Here's the reasoning. If you look at the chart really fast, OGTS, Charge, Coplin, Ready 5, RC, Welcome to Hell, and Zeta, they haven't done anything. Their standing points that they get from the WCL and from other tournaments are starting to wear off. Teams are slowly catching up to them. Next thing you know, I mean, unless they start really coming out and pressing the issue, they're probably going to fall all the way down the listings. But now here's the thing to be said though. You got to look at your team and ask if you want to move up. A lot of these teams are bronze teams. I don't want to push off against, say, a UNL or an NFTG. There's too much of a skill gap. So we are in discussion with about the gold division teams. I know of at least 2 more teams that will probably slide up there, fill up slots 9 and 10. Yeah, Off really came out. They had the largest jump other than UGCC, which UGCC was behind the half a point. Off came out with an extra 7 points this week, which, put it to you this way, each win is 0.5, is a half of a point. And even though they had losses, they had 2 losses in that, which a loss, depending if it's a silver division, of course, they get 0.0. But they had a loss against a gold team, but they 3-2'd a gold team. So if you guys ever want the exact rundown on how Hellcat puts in all this math on the point system, you just gotta ask. But it's pretty awesome though, seeing Off launch themselves way up into the silver division. And then silver division also Nightmare now leading. SBA they had a great week, jumping into 12th. UGCC had a huge jump from 16th to 13th.
Wow, very nice.
Yeah, SKB moving it up 1 notch. KMD falling down from 14th to 16th. Law 8 and B falling down because, well, 47 Ronin moving up to 18th. Yaga pulling up to 19th. 36 Panzer. This team started off at the bottom of the bronze division. and now have fought themselves all the way up to 20th place, right in the middle of the silver. And then you got Fame.
LOL Cutter, what do we rank?
You got Fame at 21st.
I think, go ahead, Dales.
Yep. So you got Fame sitting at 21st. On your 6th is sitting at 22nd.
Okay. Not too bad. Let's see what we could do in the next couple of weeks.
So I mean, I love seeing all the jostle and everything with the teams. It really does everything well. So Cutter, you want to run down TNG side, and IQ, you run down Merc.
Okay, TNG's coming out this time. Got Cooter running with the Death Star. Very interesting. Hesh in T-49, a pair of Bat Chats, a T-57 Heavy, and a pair of E-100s.
Are you there, IQ? You there?
The Mercs are showing with the E4, Batchat 25 AP, a pair of them, T57, E5, and a pair of E100s.
Yeah, MLT, when we played MLT earlier today, they came out with some PDs, the Jageru and the 183. They brought that out more than once. And
that was.
You don't see the TDs so much in the 754, 761, and you know, stepping into the 768 at tier 10s. Those TDs are a bigger impact.
We used to play Ints, and we played a team, I don't know who it was, either SBA or SKB, and they would run an E3 and a Jagdpanzer, and that was the most frustrating strategy I've ever played against in this game.
It was another thing that caught us off, had us struggling a little.
All right, this is going to be
playing against TDs.
So the Wednesday Night Fight crew are going to try an Immortals play. The Immortals did very well, have run this a few times now, Immortals / Pandas, doing the JK push. But it looks like TNG is doing the same thing.
Stopping on the JK push where the Mercs are at right now is very dangerous. They have a lot of cover coming in.
ENG has sent 3 tanks to the north. Now the cap is completely exposed.
That'll cost them if they don't cap. This map is a pack map. They can still reach the cap within the allotted time.
Yeah, I mean, this
got that.
You have to stick together. If you don't, and you get singled out, you're dead. Done.
Yeah.
They've got the fish fan in there hitting Parker really hard early.
I like that.
Yeah, the 2 E100s moving up to that rock cover.
I like the I like the aggressiveness right here. This is actually going to work out pretty good for both sides, I think.
Nerve and also, oh my goodness gracious!
Ooh,
that was a 183.
That's not a good trade.
Yeah, that was.
Hooter hit him.
We have an E4 down. We have an E4 down.
Man,
rest in pieces.
It's crazy too. Apparently, Cooter's obviously running some cola on that 183 too, because he's going to outload HMAK by about 6 seconds here, man. Unless HMAK got racked or something to that effect.
Yeah, Cooter's loaded already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that reload bar was just screaming.
Let me get in there. Let me see if I can. These bad chats are going to make the play of the game right here.
Yeah, they've definitely got to take care of Hesh right now.
Yeah, well, he
Oh
Yeah.
no, nerve.
he's
Yeah, Nerve's about to get wiped. Yeah,
Magna,
these
he's
guys are
got
about to get wiped. Magna needs to run. He needs to run. He doesn't need to be stopping. He just got himself killed by stopping there.
I think Cruz only has 2 or 3 shots. I don't think he can clip him, but
They're taking him down in the center, and as that's going on,
Magna's gonna make it.
battle's still brawling.
Yeah,
in
he is. Wow.
the south.
It's unfortunate.
no,
Hesh
Magna
might smack him right here.
gotta do. Oh,
Ooh,
double
Beaver
tap.
Goes down.
So update on HM8, he is turreted, ammo racked, and also one other thing is broke on him. So that tank is,
Oh Lord.
yeah, he's limping.
And they've got to get Parco out. That was not, yeah.
Julius goes down.
Magna taking on face to face with Conky. Conky reloaded now.
Tank
Fish.
killer's almost loaded. He's coming in too.
Start, here comes Cruz.
Fish.
Cruz.
It's cleanup time.
Oh no. Cruz got it in there and blocked one of Killer's shots.
Red. Again, the last tank left, but he's not going to run anywhere in the E100 like he did in the bat chat.
Putting a good shot into Conky though before he gets killed.
He might get
He might get
more
another
off.
one right here.
Pow, pow, pow.
T49 with the HE.
All right, there we go. We're
Yeah.
switching sides.
Three guys with over 3K on TNG's side. The HMAK still putting out a consistent 3K per game, though.
You're probably going to notice this, Hell's Cat, but you still have the 0 behind the 1 for top
Yeah.
notch for
Yeah.
TNG's.
Yeah, I fixed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am great. Yeah, that would be awesome. Did I get a Merc logo? Figure out something for a Merc. Might even have something for... Alrighty, this should be the end. And then eye for an eye versus off. Highly anticipated.
I think our Merc team has definitely made a good showing, though, so far. It's really hard just to put together a group of guys and go out and know how everybody plays in that particular tank, and sometimes there's confusion on when you tell some people to push or follow, that they might be used to taking a different path that runs them into total chaos pretty much, instead of following a path that you know that your normal guys would take.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd give them hats off over there to Nerve and Beeve, putting together a hell of a Merc team to work together like that. All right, here comes the TDs. HM8's in the E4, Fred's in an E3, Fish Pans and Jag Pans. Rules? There ain't no
wow.
rules.
No rules on the Merc spot.
Beaver's coming out with an Artie. Magna's coming out with
Wow.
a mouse.
That is a lot of armor. Oh Lord.
This is going to be interesting.
Now, where do you speculate they're going to put those Arties? How will they play that?
Probably A0
I
maybe?
was going to say A0.
Or just straight F0.
Yeah, almost gonna have to. I think this was a call that was made. Guys, let's have some fun. Pick what tanks you want to.
In theory, though, the CGC might be able to loft them from E0 to K, the K line. Maybe.
Actually, I know for a fact you can use the A0 and A1 for Artie. It'll see the flag. You can take the tunnel. I've played this on randoms with my platoons. It's deadly.
Alrighty, this is going to be a great one. Argo running chocolate on his E100. Beaver rolling with 2 repair kits. Murphy Mauler rolling with even 100 octane and some tea and pudding.
Artie's started down in the K1 corner though.
Oh, interested to see if
they have converted
if we're just gonna see these guys. Yeah, see if these guys play them with in shotgun mode.
Yep. I wonder if they're going to be converted the Arties to some seriously badass TDs. Oh my God, they're lined up to shoot the flag.
Very nice.
All right, here we go.
ENG's staying up north. They're not going for the K line this time.
Well, with those TDs, I wouldn't push around to the HJK line. I'd be like, you can have it. Let me set up everybody down here out in the wide open. We'll pick you off coming across.
Hell's
Gulius touches cap.
In the weeks to come, I think that as we see this map integrated more and more into competition play, I think that some of these lanes right in here that have these brick barriers, the concrete barriers set up in the middle of the floor, I think that those are going to start being a lot more utilized into competition play.
And I thought so too, you know, and I really, against the groans of everybody, and I'm talking Beaver, Nerve, Anarchy, they did not want me to run this map. They're like, why? And I'm like, you don't see the potential?
Yeah. I think this map and the new map as well that just came out a couple days ago.
Yes.
I don't remember the name of it.
Next week,
yeah,
I think we're gonna go urban again. We're gonna have another urban madness week.
If you guys remember when we played this a couple of days in a row, we used those for side scraping with our T10s. It was very, very effective.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, how scary is it if you would come on a corner and you see an E3, E4, and a Yagpan staring at you? Well, I guess you really wouldn't. Oh, good shot. Who landed that?
Nice shot.
Yagpan.
ENG's got 2 cappers just tucked in here. They're gonna be hard to get them off.
Yeah, it's a good, you know, TNG's basically, with them coming from the south side, they've worked them into just a crossfire, even with letting Nerve just pass right behind all 3 of them.
Ooh, he lands it. Hash backed off of it.
I think Conky's going to come in and put a clip into Nerve, though. Probably should be able to go ahead and clip Nerve out.
Artie is now not really paying off. Maybe here comes Gulius. Where's the Artie round? Where's the Artie round? There it is for 228.
Oh, a little good splash. Good splash. Good splash. And now he's dead because here comes the baddie. Beef's got to get him a shotgun in.
The spawn point for those Arties.
Agnes,
something different.
Taken out for 1,700 by Cooter.
Ooh, Beaver missed the shotgun.
Good try, Beef.
Right, Murphy's still loading.
Yeah, Murphy's still got about 7 seconds. It's not going to be fast enough. No one wants to get it. Uh-oh.
Oh.
And that's game.
They're not loaded either, though, so they got to wait. Ball.
I think they're going to try to push him.
This is entertaining to watch.
How many people can you
let him load again?
Corner?
Are they going to?
Let's have a
They're trying to. I think they're trying to turn him
Cruz
over.
is on his side.
I think Hesh had enough of it. They're not going to get the guys to turn that thing over. That thing's too big.
Holy
Oh,
crap.
Cruz is trying to get up underneath him. They're too close to Murphy. Oh, Murphy with the 5-piece.
Oh, no. Julius is getting...
Yep, they turned him.
Julius is going to die from being
Rip.
crushed. All right. All right, guys, that's it. That was pretty... Oh.
Definitely entertaining.
Well, he managed
4K.
to land 4K damage.
I think it was
That
most
gun
of it was
cruise.
that last shot right there.
Yeah.
Like he did about 2,300.
Cooter coming out with a 4K also.
Spread between 3 tanks.
5-4-4 on Cooter's side. All right. This is the fun part. I kill you. This is the best part of the job. You know why? Because now you can kick out the second best team in the world. Give them the boot. Just give them the boot, man.
Kick them all.
Kick them all, man. This is the best part of the job. You get to kick Sergeant Cruz and Parco and all them right on out. And you feel special.
Rip.
Rip.
It's so messed up.
Now, hold on here, guys. Now, I kill you. Did that feel satisfying and really good inside? Oh.
Yes.
He's being all quiet. Yes. He's going gizmo on
Guilty pleasure. Doesn't want to
killed
admit it.
Mufasa.
Mufasa. All right, guys. So this stream right here, we're gonna take a short break. We're gonna get everybody lined up in here. We're gonna get Nerve and Beeve back up in here. It's gonna be a full house up here in the spectators booth. Hope it doesn't get too crazy, but it's gonna be fun. So stick right here. Meltdown Monday, brought to you by WNF. Welcome to the show. I'll be back in 5. Don't get a whole bunch of dead air, guys. You guys can conversate and have
I
fun.
think that, yeah, that was definitely still well played by the Merc squad. Definitely the final fight was just to go out and have some fun. I think. Let's see if we can go ahead and did Nerve and Beef get back in here?
I really would have liked to see those arties get a better spawn. I mean, right off the get-go, they spawned in the bottom K1 corner, and we were hoping to see them get set up in the A1 corner. So they really didn't get an opportunity to play it the way we were hoping to see it. So I'll have to ask Beeve when he gets in here.
Yeah, I think Nerve just joined.
Where his intent was to play that from.
Did you guys? Was it good?
We were laughing. That was awesome.
Whose idea was it for the arties?
I said everyone pick what they want.
That's exactly what I said.
Exactly what we said.
And then I was like, oh wait, Beaver, you gotta pick a 9, and then he still picked Artie. Oh god, that was pretty great. We got a defender medal in that game.
The
0 damage,
GC,
so I think that outweighs it. The
right. The GC still had a 5 piece at the end. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They was at the very end. He got loaded. I've seen 5 hit markers show up all at once.
We were definitely banking on him bringing that back.
Wow, Off has some massive showing
Just
tonight.
instantly explode all the tanks around him.
That would have
Land
been
on top
awesome.
of the last one and crush them.
That would have been awesome.
Yo, Cutter, I feel like this guy on Off's trying to one-up me with the Jedi in his name. I hope so. Hope we see a little bit of everybody.
I hope they don't ask for a swap.
Are we back? I think we all lagged out for a second.
Present.
Nerve,
I'm just taking this opportunity to catch up on the stream.
Okay.
They're all pushing them right now.
What was the question?
How long has it been since Immortals has been back on Monday Night Fights or Wednesday or Friday?
Panda has played a few.
Okay.
Not too long
okay.
too long ago. Yeah. I thought you were gonna ask me how long it's been since I called. I didn't know if it showed in that last match.
Yeah, we were actually rooting for you guys. We liked the 2 draws out the gate, man. I thought that for just slapping some guys together, it's just really hard sometimes to come in and do much of anything, much less at least draw against TNG.
Yeah, I mean that was the first time I played with any of them except for Murphy and Beaver. But we were having.
They made a pretty good showing tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, we had fun.
That's awesome, man. Might actually. Okay, there we go.
If you guys need me to dip out, I will.
I think we're good. Take a little bit longer to switch sides, but there's room.
Yep, we're ready.
Now, have they? Does anybody know? Have they made any?
What did I just post? Did I just
progress?
I just totally posted in the wrong channel. It's awesome.
Have they made any progress for people being able to stream on Battle Arena besides guys that are actually in a match? Does anybody know? Do they have the? I don't know if they actually have some type of admin feature that's been set up or going to be set up or anything like that.
I honestly don't. I don't really have much information personally.
Hey Cutter, you see that message you just put in Discord? Hey Cutter,
Yeah.
you see what Nerve just put in Discord?
Do we have you want to go look and see if we got the guys?
I mean,
If you guys got
Cutter's
the guys,
on,
I'll give it
Twister's
to you.
on.
Nerve, do you know what are they? Can they do a 768? We could
I
probably
think they
handle a
prefer
768.
761.
I don't know if we have the tanks to do
Let me ask.
Treachery's on.
Let me see if let me put out a message real quick.
Patangi's on.
Yeah. I'll spam everybody real quick.
Murphy just said in the Twitch chat that he got 3K on the last shot.
Nice.
Gun carriage. Yeah. So that 4K he got, 3K was all in the last shot.
Jedra just put a thumbs down in Discord even though he's on. Yeah, we have the guys. Cutter. You want me to create a separate party real quick? Try to get the boys in order?
Yeah.
Okay.
If these guys can, make sure we can get these guys to go with a
Yes, sir.
So is this a 768 or 760?
761. All right. Looks like we're having a great time. Looks like a lot of people are having fun on Twitch. For an eye really.
Hellscat, you might get the return tonight.
Am I what?
Get the return tonight. All
You
right,
might put
I'll
together
go get everybody in line.
Okay.
Let me know.
If else if
Can you guys do
MB can do
761?
us, I don't know if we have the tanks. I could buy a tier 9 tonight. I don't have any tier 9s in my garage right now.
I want to say thank you for the lot of subscribes, and over on the YouTube, yet again over there with those subscribers, thank you so very much. We're trying to go for a record. The more subscribers we do get, so if you do have Amazon Prime, you do get Twitch Prime for free, and so go over there. I'm gonna launch that back in there. Go to that website. You can get that handy dandy star and also crown to set you apart. You get a lot more stuff offered to you. So definitely, the more subscribers we get, the better the better and better pricing we'll get, because all this money goes right back to you guys, the community. Yet again, Wednesday Night Fights is always what's built for the community, by the community, and you guys deserve to have this type of pricing and everything back to you guys. So definitely go out to that, subscribe. All right, guys. Great job, Beaver and Nerve. You guys suck. No, I'm joking. That was awesome. You guys did great.
You know, I haven't called in a while, but I thought that last game was probably one of my finest.
Yeah, so I was honestly thinking that you guys were going to be inverting the Artie into a mobile TD splash machine. I thought you guys were just going to go up there, shotgun a whole bunch of people, call it a day, and then follow suit with the rest of the guys. So, but yeah, no, you guys were doing great. Is On Your 6 gonna play, or is Django being Django?
I think we can
you give me a minute. I'm working on it.
It's kind of up to Nerve right now. Even at 761, I just need to probably bow out and about after this first match. That way I can go in and hit the store up, buy me a couple tier 9s.
I don't think you are gonna need to do that.
Okay.
Just give me a few minutes, and for the it might be like a combined team nightmare, like, and then be against you guys. I mean, they're the same clan, but
no, that's fine.
They may have to combine their players for 768.
Cool. Okay.
But they're talking it out.
I am really excited about this eye for an eye versus off. Eye for an eye climbing up the ranks quickly, and also eye for an eye and off. Off just did that huge jump. So this is a huge chance for Eye for an Eye to take now, which used to be a bronze division team with off. Now, what this means for Eye for an Eye, so before they would get a normal, I kind of went through this before, you would get a 0.5 win for being on a team versus a team in the bronze division. Well, now for Eye for an Eye, because off went up to the silver division, if Eye for an Eye would win, they get bonuses. So what I mean by bonuses is bonus points for every match that they do win. They get a extra. Sorry, I'm trying to look down my nerve. Was it an extra 0.1 or 0.25. It was a 0.25.
I think it was 0.25, wasn't it?
Yeah, so they get an extra almost quarter of a point, which is huge if you think about it. Because when everything in this bronze division, it's only decided by like 2 points. It's that damn close. So I could leave here and join the ranks with Off and 36 Panzer. Just saying. So super excited. Well, Nerve and Beeb, you guys are back. Nerve, you want to go down the off side, and Beeb, you want to go down the eye for an eye so we can get this going?
Alright, over on off, we've got the M41 Bulldog, 3 E50s, a batch at AP, and 2 Conquerors.
Okay, and on eye for an eye, you have the Bulldog 3 E50s, a T10, and 2 Conquerors.
All right, let's get some people spectated up here, and let's get this show going. Bam! Yeah, man, IQU is like on that, man. He is like, bam, bam.
Lots of E50s out there.
Hey, IQU.
Lots of mobility on both teams.
I think I'm going to change your name.
Yes, sir.
I want you to say something. Can you say, I'm Batman?
I'm Batman.
There it is. We're going to change your name to WNF Batman.
Bam.
I kill you because I'm Batman.
Kill you because I'm Batman. It's a really nice selection that that Off came out with. I do like that setup. The mobility of the E50s. I mean, those are a staple for the Tier 9s. I mean, you can't go wrong with the E50s. The RAM, the DPM, and the accuracy all in one package.
Well, Eye for an Eye's coming out with the same lineup, except they've traded that extra Bat Chat AP for a T10. I don't know how the T10's going to fare with the lack of gun depression here.
Well, and here's the thing, though. If you
See where they send them.
You get that T10 over on the other side of the railroad tracks, though. I mean, it's a pretty good flat shot, but the Off is electing.
They've sent them one line.
Looks like they're going pretty aggressive, yeah. I like the T10, but I like the T10 from the north side spawn, and then you can just pretty much just kind of center him around the E4 area and just leave him in there. That Bulldog just took a
and I'm done. Just got 1-2 shot there, and he's just about done.
Yeah, he's like, I'm done. I'm out. Peace. Now this would be a good chance for the Conqueror if they had good enough vision to pick off the Bulldog. But and I'm done's gonna get away.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to play a lot more passive for the rest of this battle.
I think we're getting a little bit of tunnel vision by Off and I4 and I around that the cap area.
Well, let's see here. Off, hold it. Generalissimo, the XO, sitting there with gun buggy, stopping the push from over the tracks. And now you got E50, all the mediums of Off coming on the flank. So
wow.
Chevy and Burned are going to get, well, no, now they're rotating again. Ooh,
they've squared off on either sides of this track.
Generally, some
Batch at AP got ammo.
Yeah, it's coming in a little bit late, but here comes Off's push right now. These Conquerors are about to get melted. They're still doing a great job. Focused
on Triumph Cowboy.
Any Vinny coming in there.
He goes down.
He is their light tank extraordinaire. He's gone. Stress takes him out. Remy shot his teammate, oxidated Stress. So that round did not go in.
Off's gonna take out the other Conqueror here.
This was a really good timed push because Scrat, HK, and Quinto were all on the opposite side of the map. Oh, look at that focus fire going into HK.
Still pretty close. This is a good back and forth battle right now.
Eye for an Eye's pulled the tank lead.
D10, man. Quinto is just owning it right now. He's using the rod.
Now Deuces has free flank shots here. He's gonna just put those shots in from the side. Takes out gun buggy.
Well, this has been a very exciting match so far.
Off made a great push, and it looked like they were going to take it, but Eye for an Eye calmly just countered that push and just
perfectly
contained it,
well
crushed
timed.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like so well timed. He wants the kill. Can he get it?
It didn't look like Eye for an Eye was going to get the counter push quite right when HK came out and got tagged twice, but he was able to back off, and the rest of his team timed it perfectly to come in. That was a nice battle to watch.
Yeah, it really was. Good damage spread.
But
Deuce has had a great game there.
look at those two Conquerors that died first, though. They were able to focus fire like bosses, and that's what won the game, I think.
Yep, the ones that got hit by Off's push, the initial push, even though they went
that
down,
hold.
you're right, they put over 1,000 damage each. Focus fire.
Yeah, and that hold on the push delayed them enough to expose them on that corner.
It's the little things that change the battle.
Yet again, are you playing in a comp? Is your boys hoping for you to pull the clutch? And your controller decides to break, then what do? They got you by the nuts. Head over to Acorn Esports, where you can let your nuts loose. Shop Gamers Mall. Check them out, acornesports.com.
I like that.
Right now,
Letting
Merc?
your nuts loose.
I was wondering where I was going at first. You've got a voice for radio commercials there, Hellscat. That was perfect.
Thank you.
Give me a second. I'm gonna ask him again here.
So here, I got another one-liner for you. Wife got you not by the nuts? Let them loose. Go check out acornesports.com.
Yet again, Hellscat, you've probably already noticed, but you still have the old score, or had the old score up with TNG.
Yep, it's fixed.
I'm sorry I'm not pointing it out when it's live. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's one of those. I got excited talking about them, and yeah, no, it's all up now.
It's a very exciting matchup here, and I understand. Can I take a moment to talk about the TLP inter community events we've been hosting?
Go for it. I was waiting. I was getting ready to tell you to go ahead and launch it out, buddy. Have fun with it.
Yeah, we talked about how TLP has quite a large community with across many games, and part of the benefit of being in a community with a size this large is we're able to actually put in our own inner community events, and we just finished off the first 3v3 event within the community, and that lasted over 3 weeks. It was a double knockout style tournament. We had 8 teams within our community, and that wasn't even half of our members participating. And so I was on Hellscat's side of this fence here, running the OBS software, running the scoreboard, running the room, and it's a lot of work. Hats off to Hellscat, Beaver, and all you guys doing this. But we got more events slated for within TLP over the next few weeks. We got a flash tournament coming up on September 9th. You can catch that on my channel, Weasel42X, on at twitch.tv. We're actually hoping to have some of the WNF guys come into one of our 5v5 events that we're doing at the end of September, and you'll get to see your celebrities here.
I don't have to stream.
You don't have to stream, Hellscat. That's exactly it. I'm trying to, with this partnership that we're doing here, I'm trying to extend the opportunity for you and your boys to get on the battlefield and get live in the action, and your fans can come in and watch you on the battlefield, and you can catch that on my channel coming up at the end of September.
Yeah, it's so good to. Yeah, I want people to come out and check this out. This event that's going to be going on, this 5v5. Even if it's on a Saturday afternoon, you have nothing else better to do. It's one of those, even if you have something to do, be like, I'll do it. You have Sunday. So, it's logically, while you're sitting there eating a bowl of Cocoa Puffs and sitting in your boxers and fiddling with your nuts, Acorn Esports, you can watch the TLP and have some fun. Come join me live in the chat. I'd be able to have a little more freeness to talk it up and have some fun. But we're going to talk about this some more here shortly. So I kill you, or hey, Batman, why don't you go down the eye for an eye, and then Cutter, you want to go down the off, guys?
I can do that.
So, Eye for an Eye is bringing a Bulldog, triplet E50s, T10, and a pair of Conquerors.
Off's coming out with M41 Bulldog, a triplet of E50s, the ST1, and a pair of Conquerors. Very, very interesting. Hells, I'm going to go ahead and drop and get in with the guys. Get ready.
Okay. Sounds great.
I appreciate it, sir.
No problem.
Good luck, man.
You know what? I love Nerve, and I love Nerve's name, but I want to name him WNF Joker.
WNF Joker?
Yep.
What happened?
I would have to build a rivalry with him first.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
I knew where that was going.
See, I got the beaver. You know what beavers do, right? I'm going to play that song. I would get copyright infringement, but maybe I could do the Family Guy version. All my milkshakes bring the boys to the yard. And guess what? It's better than, I think that's the way it goes. Anyway, let's go back to this fight.
Oh my God.
Well, that wasn't awkward.
Looks like that was super awkward. Oh man.
Bulldogs
Vinny
peeking the hill here, seeing each other.
That was risky. That was a mid-hill scout.
And then you got this big giant clump in C2 moving forward now. Led off by
yeah, it looks like they're gonna.
The E50's
Yeah, it looks like
going 1-2 line
Eye is
again.
gonna try and take that one line again.
I say who gets the ball wins.
It becomes a real tricky situation if you get surrounded on the one line with tanks in front of you as well.
So at what point do you just say, okay, you have your E50s right there, push over and take out Chevy and burned out guy?
They will take so much.
They've got to
damage
make
for
that
it. The thing they could do it. It's a little bit easier right now. They're kind of lucky that those aren't auto loaders in the one line.
They're doing it.
They're doing it.
They're doing it. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. They're
All the hells.
They actually may be all right here.
Ram 317, not bad at Ram.
Oh, good.
So Burnt is gone. Now they got to get
Focus
buried.
fire.
This
Him.
is still. Yeah, the trading though
Chevy's
is still
getting
pretty
focus
even
fired.
here. Yeah, those cocks need to just get over. There you go.
Gun Buggy needs to get down. Get off the hill.
Bulldog's gonna get
Wow.
down.
Yep.
The thing here is that the hit points aren't that far apart, but having those extra 2 guns is major. Well played by off there. Now they just need to need to clutch the rest of this game. They'll be all right.
Now if they pull back, like say a couple of the E50s, just as a hold maneuver, put them on the base, put a stranglehold on them, make them charge across the fields.
Yeah.
Get that. The bad dad needs to come up so he can get some shots in with his gun depression. Get that hole.
I would have definitely
and Scrat coming in
liked
hard.
to have seen. Yeah, I don't know if that was.
No, he just wasted a lot of his health there.
Yeah,
the
that was
STI is going to clean him up.
Move. Right. Yeah. You know, here's the thing about that E50. It's not good at circling. It does not turn very quickly. When you try and circle people, you generally give them your side.
Old Ruger goes down. Now Triumph and Oxygen.
And now
there's the ram. Missed.
Hopefully they.
Cowboy took
Stress was
damage.
not. Yeah, Stress wasn't really on the same level. They didn't seem like they had the same game plan there.
Cross shots are now going across that Scrat from And I'm Done. No, he's firing at the E50 over there.
Oh, Deuce is needed to make that shot count, and
he took more damage.
Deuce is going to get singled out here. He takes out Cowboy.
He gets the bounce. Stress, keep moving forward. There you go.
He's going to
take out... Could he get 2?
He's going to get 2. He's going to get 2.
Nope, he's got him.
He got 2.
It looks like Oxidative had his reload lengthened.
All right, so
that could have been.
We got even tanks here.
STI
or it could be the difference between having food or not having food.
And I'm done. Still on a reload. E50 going around the STI.
He's almost ready though.
Fire.
Oh,
that
fire.
bulldog is deadly. There it goes.
That bulldog.
Oh no, this is.
He's gonna be the. If anyone, if
he clutch it.
He could clutch this. Oh, he should have. He should have just stuck with it. He should have just stuck with that.
Yeah, he got Scrat out. Now he go ahead.
He needs a reload.
This is not ideal.
Pop a reload?
No.
He should have just kept circling.
He should have stuck with it because he had the opportunity to get hit once.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
nice.
he had it. Running away from that fight was actually the difference maker. He should have just kept circling in close.
Now maybe we weren't aware that he only had one shot left and he didn't have enough to take the E50. But I still think he should have stayed in that fight.
Yeah.
Taken the one hit, put his damage in, and hope for it.
And well, then the thing is when he ran away, he either direction really, he could have gone. It's just too much distance, and that E50 gun's accurate. You know, it's not gonna miss.
Deuce has put up 3,400 damage, and Scrat beat him with 4K. Just shy of 4K.
Wow.
Wow,
E50
here we go.
Supreme.
All right, so now where are we heading to, guys?
We're
waiting
about
on
to
a
find
reply.
out. That was such a good game right there. Man, both of those games were ultra close. Ooh, I like it. Ruinberg Winter Encounter.
Nice.
That's a fun map. I really enjoy that map.
I want to say hello to everybody that's watching over on YouTube. Hello, hello.
Oops.
I don't get over to jump over to YouTube a whole lot. I definitely need to. You guys are awesome over on the YouTube. Thank you for coming in and watching. Welcome to Wednesday Night Fights, WNF.
Let me see it. BK, are you I'm great. Are you? Is from BK, correct? He's requesting POPRS take them on in our next showing.
Yeah, you guys are going to get requests left and right. So prepare for the entourage of everybody. God, that is a lot of people from off.
Well, if you're in the Discord channel, Mark Jackson at the moment has been handling the inter-team communications for me between other clans on Discord. So you can hit up TLP Mark Jackson. Put that in the.
Yeah, throw that.
Put that in the on the chat room there, and hit up him. He's going to be the one that coordinates our team for scrims at this time, I believe.
I do want to, while we're here, really fast, I'd like to do a moment of silence for all the people that are being affected down in southern Texas with the catastrophic flooding and everything that's going on down there. You get my prayers and wishes to all the family. I know we have a lot of tankers that are down in that area. Please stay safe. Please stay dry. And we'll do a 1 minute worth of silence for those who have already lost their lives to the tragic hurricane that did hit down there by Rockport, Texas. Thank you very much there, all my co-guests and everything. Yet again, big shout out to you guys down there in South Texas. Hope keep your family safe. Stay together. God bless you guys. All right, back to this awesome entourage that we got going on. Now this is going to be pretty sweet. Let's see if Off can definitely come back from this. They've done it multiple times before. Come from behind victories. What do you got? So Ifer and I is playing real pressing, and Off is kind of doing the same. What do you guys think is gonna the scenario now for here on Ruinberg?
You know, it's kind of hard to say before I see the tanks, because sometimes what you'll see is the flag is in the 0 line at like E0. So sometimes you'll see teams split up a little bit, maybe send a light tank and some mediums into the main city and scout that out. You can have a confrontation there while maybe more heavier tanks go towards the flag. Other times you'll just see full team pushes right to that flag. Well, both teams have a pair of E50s already, so it's definitely not out of the question that they go city. They are, yes.
Hey B, what do we got coming up next, sir?
I think that's a question you should throw over to Nerf. We actually had a cancellation from RR3, so Nerf, have you been able to find a replacement?
So we're going to take NB and N, Nightmare, their parent team, and combine them and have them face off against On Your 6 in a 768 match.
Interesting.
From what I read from our chat, there's a possibility that NB will take just NB if we can help it. If not, we're just going to bring a couple of subs from N.
Now,
Okay.
if NB can do it by themselves and take on your 6, whoa. I mean, I have all faith in with all my teams. Love you all, but NB versus on your 6, can NB catch on your 6 because they're not used to it yet? And that would be a huge victory, wouldn't you think?
I think that would be a big victory. But I don't think on your 6 has really played recently either, so maybe there could be a little rust there.
Yeah,
it's possible.
Maybe. All right, so I'll go down off this time, and then I'll have Mr. U Weasel go down the eye for an eye. So go ahead, sir.
All right, we've got eye for an eye running a Bulldog, 2 E50s, two T10s, an STI, and a Conqueror.
Off rolling 1 Bulldog, pair of E50s, 1 T10, 1 STI, 1 E75, and 1 Conch. Interesting. So swapping out E75 for T10.
Very similar lineup. Eye for an eye just taking 2 T10s instead of that E75.
Well, on that E75, I mean, it's pretty lumbering. I mean, to get it out there to that base, if that's where they're going to go, or even worse, drive it through the city. I think with the snow.
I wouldn't be surprised if they take a 6 line, like that 6-7 line. I'm not sure what the spawn was. I have to take a look at that.
All right, so off got the cell spawn. Now let's see if Eye for an Eye has listened to a lot of the preaches about the STI though. Nope. See if off is. Nope. All right, it's going to be interesting.
Eye for an eye rolling straight down the A line, staying as far north as they possibly can along the edge of the map, bringing their 2 E50s towards the cap.
Mini Vinny getting a quick spot there.
Bulldog in the middle.
Daddy. And I'm done.
Yeah, and I'm done does not return the favor with the spot, so Mini Vinny just gets to relax and hang out for a little bit longer.
Yeah, the only thing would cause him to get spotted would be Jedi, which would catch that rear, this rear rogue gear right there. Now he gets spotted.
Off has taken the 6 line, but sent their mediums all the way through town and coming in for a side flank.
Yeah, it looks like we may see some cap pressure here, which is not a bad idea. In fact, I think that's a really smart move, knowing that Off has kind of put himself in a tricky situation. They are going to have flank shots soon, though, which could be the difference maker.
Mini Vinny's been spotted now. He's getting anxious.
All right,
doesn't want to get caught because now he's being shot. He's got shots on him from behind.
E75 STI. Ooh, Triumph already getting hit. T-Bone taking that shot into Triumph there.
Well, yeah, that's going to be a very difficult push. Now, here's the thing. If Off does this right, they can put a tank in the corner of the cap without putting him in harm's way. Maybe Cam Daddy goes there?
Nope.
I'm not sure
Cowboy
if they're
goes
aware.
down.
They should now. Off needs to erase Quinto as fast as possible here.
Yeah, they need to get rid of the STI and then work on that. There we go. Cam Daddy.
And Mini Vinny is just tearing generalism up.
Cam Daddy could have really put a hurting in a Generalissimo.
Conqueror and the SDI are face hugging. The Conqueror can't pen the SDI.
No. Oh no. Yeah. There we go.
Cam Daddy saves him with a side shot.
Yeah, finally they're coming in.
I feel like Focus Fire is slightly better for Eye for an Eye.
There we go. HK really paying the price there, but Cam Daddy pulls up, blocks now all shots from General Delissimo and Jedi that they had into HKS.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen him shoot HK though. Yeah. When he pulled up there.
Gun Buggy getting his big gun in here.
Oh, and he just hits tracks.
Cam Daddy pretty messed up. Why are they not looking at HKS? He's just popped. There we go.
Yeah, he was just getting free damage. And that Bulldog's back in. He's just going to be farming damage now. Yep. Although, shooting at the ST eye from the front and that Bulldog's not exactly ideal.
All right, Eye for an Eye pulling out a huge victory against Off. This is going to skyrocket Eye for an Eye. We're going to see where they end up in the team rankings. Triumph in an E50 throwing up donuts. Oh, not a good thing.
Both teams had some good push and counter pushes going on. The battles went both ways as they progressed.
Yeah, I think it was like they were really close games. Eye for an Eye just had a little bit more of an edge, and they were able to just pull out some really tight victories. I mean, they could have gone either way.
Yeah, both teams played their heart outs, guys, and they both. I mean, it was coming down to blow by blow who was going to win it, and it was, it just happened. Sometimes they were in the right position at the right time.
Yeah, I think what happened in that Ruinberg game there was that once they realized how little time they actually had to get to that flag, I feel like maybe there was just a tiny bit of panic, and it just caused like a lack of focus fire. It was more of a just get shots in on whoever you can see type of thing. And that's the reason that Eye for an Eye was able to run away with it at the end.
That was it.
But those two battles on Proc, I thought Off was going to take them right up until the end.
Yes, absolutely.
Swapping my batteries here. I'll be right back.
Oh, Beaver, did you leave?
No, QU's got to go play, so I'm opening a new lobby.
Oh, yep. All right. So we're going to swap rooms, and then we're going to wait for these guys to slide on in. This is going to be interesting. NB.
All right, I'll leave you guys. Take care.
Alrighty, sounds great.
Did I miss something while I was changing my batteries?
The new lobby. I kill you. Batman had to go go play. So
Streams over.
Okay. Like I switch my batteries and I come back and the training room's gone. I'm like, what?
A little bit of staff adjusting.
know on your 6 had a logo. I'm trying to track it down. I just got to remember where it's from. Because I know...
Tails, check your PM on Discord. Possibly. Or, never mind. Apparently I don't have it anymore.
I used to have it. I don't think Omega's on. So... well, poo. Let me see if I still have it in a different file. I guess I don't. Alrighty.
Oh, they would like Ravage the capital, Beaver.
Nice. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out something to fill in for this. Actually, I think I do. Nerf, that's a prospect.
Okay.
Ooh, Bossman come to see how they play.
If he's not playing, we should get him in with us.
Yeah.
Let me ask him.
They might need him for a caller, maybe. Interesting. I don't know. Hey, Beav, I'm going to save that announcement for Monday night. I mean, for Wednesday night.
I thought you were doing that anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Alrighty. Pants. It's shirt pants.
How's it going, guys?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing good, guys. Thanks.
So you excited to watch this?
I am. I just gave them a little pep talk, and I gave them a good strategy, I think. We'll see if they follow through on it.
Perfect. Because I know we did. We set them up with a tough matchup.
Yeah, this is a good one for
It
them.
was very last minute, but I'm still very excited to watch it.
Stinger's actually going to call this first one.
What?
Oh, okay. Who normally calls it? Is it Raging?
Raging, Cold, or Kill You, actually.
Okay. So, is Ravaged Capital something that has been practiced?
Yeah, we've practiced that one quite a bit. I think the advantage that these guys might hold over a number of other teams is the amount of time they've actually spent practicing it, and it being a new map.
Yeah, I think that if you have actually practiced this map and know it better than the other teams and have positioning down, it'd probably be a huge advantage.
Well, and then you also got to think there's a huge advantage just for MB already. Pants and, if everybody remembers, Pants and Ops K19 are the reigning and defending 2v2 champs. They actually did put a hell of a fight in here on Ravage Capital. So, I mean, it's good to have that experience helping you and mentoring them. So, I think this is going to be a hell of a match.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how they do. If they'd hustle up and start selecting some tanks.
So I'll go on the Iron Your 6 crew really fast here. Cutter rolling in with that E4. Django coming in with that baby bat chat. Dig coming in with the 140. Dragon bat chat. Kranos T10. SBT killed to live in the E5, and Treachery also in the E5. Oh, did we lose somebody on MB side?
It was a random.
Oh. So a decent lineup here of mix of burst damage and brawling. It's Lonky coming out with that IS-7. I really hate this disconnect controller thing. Fix it, Nerve. Fix it, Nerve. Oh. That's a pretty original name right there. Zach's Music Box.
He's actually fairly new. Him and Rage are the two newest to New Beginning, I'd say.
Rage Shaolin Monk, huh? That's awesome.
Yeah, he'll actually be making his debut tonight.
Oh yeah. Love when people make their debuts on a WNF show.
You know, if Stinger keeps on, he's going to try and make me debut with NB soon. if Stinger gets his way.
Stinger trying to recruit the Beaver. Will Beaver jump ships from DP to MB? I have to say though, I think I'm at where I'm at. As long as they let me stay in NFTG, I'm probably just gonna ride it out.
There you go.
You know, I only have to get them coffee. You know, Maydew and Sniff. I just got to give them a little bit of coffee every so often, and they're happy. They're happy guys. So I mean, all right. ahead and roll down that MB side. Take a pick. Anybody.
So you got Demon Lord coming in with the T110 E4, Cold Body Count with the E50, Zach's Music Box with the Baby Bat Chat, Rage coming in with an IS-7, along with Lonky in an IS-7, Raging Warrior and a T57 Heavy, and Kill You in his T110 E5.
All right, look at B was right on that.
I have a feeling Kill You's probably calling this one this time, if Stinger's not.
I mean, now, Pants, what do you honestly think of this map? No one really ever, thought about it until we really pushed it. Do you enjoy Ravage Capital, the map itself?
I do. I think it's actually a good map. I think it's balanced is the big thing. It's balanced for both sides.
It is pretty symmetrical, except for just a few tweaks there in like the G7, but yet again, on the other end, over on the G4, it's just as blocked. So I like that you could be mobile. The IS-7s can fly on this map.
Yeah, they went awfully heavy.
Now both teams get their spawns kind of split up a little bit, so you gotta kind of make a readjustment sometimes off the beginning. Sometimes you don't spawn where you're hoping to spawn, and you gotta.
And that's the beauty of this map, though, is with it being all paved pretty much, these tanks can roll at top speed.
Oh, Cole's gonna get lit up right here.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Angle went right for the middle, and on NB has gone straight for the south. Angle got out of there without getting clipped. And,
all right, so they have, on your sixes, successfully cut the map in half. So, I mean, if they push one way, Django's going to catch them. They push the other, they're going to run into Cutter. And then you have the two mediums chilling back here at the A2. Kind of line wait.
Django's trying to see if he can catch a spot down that lane.
Treachery and SVT Killed to Live is trying to look and try to figure out where they're getting spotted from. I mean, I don't know who's spotting SVT, but somebody has a really good crew on their Bat Chat or E50.
I think it's the Baby Bat.
Yeah, let's try that Bat Chat.
I mean, he is like straight up freaking out and... All right, I'm going to move over here.
Because he's on the other side of that hill with steps and everything.
I'm surprised they got through there without getting seen.
Yeah, they did. I can't believe that.
Now, are they going to run over any cars? Because, I mean...
Raging's going to get caught.
Okay. Here we go. All right, so now they're proxy spotting each other. Krano's checking out Raging.
Man,
falling back. This is going to hurt.
It's going to hurt big time in the moment.
Krano's pulling.
I would have liked to have seen Raging having a little bit of backup from those guys, though.
Krano's tracks Raging.
Here we go. Rage is coming this way. Shaolin Monk's coming to help him out.
Here comes Cutter.
He's probably going to take a shot from this E4, though. That's unfortunate.
Boom.
Yeah. Yeah, make him pay for it. Make him pay for it. There you go. Hopefully Shaolin Monk needs to get in front of Raging here.
Demon Lord and all that.
And he does. Perfect. Exactly good teamwork there.
They're completely bypassing them and going right for the guy.
Oh, they've got him on the side shots, too.
That was a big hit.
Raging is about to be loaded here.
So, I kill you and Demon Lord.
Oh, this is being fought on three fronts.
Fall back, kill you. Once you get that track, all you got to do is just get slightly on the base. On your six.
Cutter's trying to hold this corner against two tanks.
Cutter taking him down. Great job on that. I mean.
Oh. Can Lonky finish Django here?
Just about done his reload.
All right, so Raging and Cutter are going to reload at almost identical. There we go. Boom. Oh, my God.
Oh,
Go.
wow, what a fight.
Wow.
Cutter did a great job on that corner there.
He stayed nice and calm. So CBC is going after Django. Let's see how he does.
Ooh.
Demon Lord taken out by the E5. It's starting to add up. All right. Lonky, here we go. Cutter's going to try to put a shot right into the side of Lonky right here.
And B just has their tanks too spread out. They're going to take the overmatch on Lonky.
CBC getting clipped out. He couldn't get reloaded. Yeah. He missed his shot. All right. Now it's up to Cutter.
Ouch.
I has 7. That's. I know personally myself, I've got one shotted 3 times by an E4 in my IS-7, so.
Zach has to go in there because they have enough time left on the clock to cap it, so he's got to just. Do what he can.
Oh, man. That was a great fight.
Yes, that was. NB took it to on your 6. I mean, MB coming out. I mean, other than CBC, decent damage spread across the board. I mean, there's nothing NB can take away from this match other than, I mean, they did very well.
Cutter landed a lot of damage on that corner, and he used Kronos, the T10 there. He used him to absorb most of the shots from the T57 and the IS-7 that were coming at him. He was able to use him as the sponge, the damage sponge, while Cutter just continued to reload and unload at that
Yeah,
corner
that was maybe like the main difference maker in that game, is that he got to fire and land 7 shots in an E4, and that's painful. That's real painful.
If they could have pushed that corner and taken out Cutter there, they would have been able to come in behind them, and it would have been that would have been the game changer.
Yeah, if they had one of those IS-7s, leave the cap area and take the side shots on the E4 and the T10, that probably could have saved the life of the IS-7 and the T57 Heavy, and it could have been a different game.
Yeah, people get upset.
Especially if they went down the road and around.
In the lobby.
What was up, Beaver?
I forgot I was running the lobby.
They need the room open.
Yeah, it's open.
Mm-hmm. Oh, where'd that go?
They're gonna pull out the big bats this time.
Look at the French connection getting lined up here.
So on your 6, I'm just going to go ahead and give them just a roving banner of WNF. right. Serious question. How many? Sniff coming in. SVT needs to get some camo perks. Yeah, no joke, huh? Sniff seeing that too. Everywhere SVT went, he was getting spotted no matter what. But yet, so how many? I want to ask, and this goes out to the whole community. I'm gonna start doing this once a week. Community question. Community question is: are you a Stephen King fan, and which one of his books to movie is your favorite? So I'm gonna kind of throw up a little channel that's just gonna just for the question of the week. Here after this game, I'll have the commentators give their answers. So commentators, remember this question. What was your favorite Stephen King movie that got turned, or book that got turned into a movie?
I know what one comes to my mind first, but I'll save it for the end.
And how about this? I'm gonna put this out there for the viewing public. If you remember this this thing, I'm on a Stephen King kick. In this Stephen King movie that was made by a book. The theme song to this movie was Bad to the Bone. Give me what movie that was. George Thorogood and the Destroyers. Bad to the Bone was the theme song to this movie of Stephen King's. First person to give me that proper answer without using Google gets a code.
Everybody right now is Googling it.
Yeah, how do you check that? You gonna log in and check their browser history?
I just mess with them. I mean, you know, a true fan would be typing into the chat while they're trying to look up Google.
You gotta take into account the delay though.
Oh yeah, of course. I always do.
So right at the start of the battle, when that's when the question went out. Did we get a rundown here?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got on your 6.
Okay, Nerve's got on your 6, and go ahead. They're Weasel, and you can go down NB.
Yeah, NB's got an E50 and a baby bat chat for their 9s, a T62A, three T110 E5s, and a Chieftain.
Over on your 6, we've got one E4 and RU251 at tier 8, T62A, double bat chat, E5, and an AMX 50B.
We're gonna
French autoloaders.
We're gonna see.
We got both teams going to the north.
Yep, we're gonna have a battle in front of the Eiffel. SVT, let's see if he's definitely going to get spotted now with Demon Lord right there. IQ, you getting spotted up also. The big question here is where's the big damage going to go? Who can Cutter ruin a day with?
We have near
They're building up in the back.
Yeah, they're
positioning.
Yep, a nice hold at the A1 for a push.
It's a tough push though when the other team is in position.
Yeah, I mean, and you have on your 6 crew in position at the B8. So what do? You can't push. I mean, you're just gonna get melted. Oh, is this the bait and switch?
Oh, that would be interesting. Look at this. Both teams doing it at the same time. I'm loving this. Now, Treachery does need to be careful.
NB
He
sending
may
their
run
heavies
into more trouble than he realizes.
But they're going to get in the back before.
Both
Oh, they're
teams
gonna run
shifting
right
around
I
the
to
think
map
they're gonna
quite a
spot
bit.
Far Dragon here. Shallon.
They're just gonna rush him.
Oh my god, look. Didn't even get spotted. Wait, the Batch Out AP gets spotted. Zach's Music Box is spotted.
Does HK right?
Kind of
HM
changes. But he's it. If they keep pushing, they may just think it's one person. I don't know. They kind of stop.
Oh
I
my
don't know
God.
if they understand where they got
Scenario
spotted
here.
from.
Treachery in one
Yeah,
way,
this is-
HM8 in another, and then Django in another. Oh my goodness.
But they got this kind of by chance. It just
Both
kinda
teams
worked
ended
out
up with
that way. It's not
crossbars
good
on
for
each
Monk.
other.
Shaolin's stuck.
Yeah.
He can't get untracked.
No, there were just too many shots coming in. Now, NB needs to take advantage of this reload, but unfortunately, Zach's also on reload.
50B fell back, is now clipping out everybody. He's now has his targets set on Zach. Zach's gonna fall. Oh.
Got to take this over match.
Yes, they do. They need
Well,
to
they've
take
gotta-
Cutter out of
they've
this
gotta
game
take it
like
quickly.
immediately. That's what they need to do. Don't let him land another shot.
Is he gonna get it?
Oh,
he
my,
lands
he's
one more.
alive. And yeah,
Here comes the mediums.
they need to focus out that bad chat. Or that, yeah, they're there. It looks like they are. He's one shot. Who's got him?
Someone's got to take him.
Raging Warrior's been reloaded this entire time.
There, okay.
But I think it's too little too late. It took too long. He held his shot too long because now
Take that.
he has a 50B clipping him out.
Yeah.
SVT lasted all that time on one.
The problem.
One hit.
Yeah, the problem was when they had that bad chat down the one shot, he drove between a bunch of tanks and no one could get it a sure shot. So he had, it took an extra 5 seconds for anyone to kill him. Then they were not able to turn around on that 50B.
All right.
But I really do think that
play
Honor
there,
6 got a little bit lucky with how the timing worked out in the middle courtyard.
Yeah, I think the play there for New Beginning to make was definitely, once they got spotted up like that, you're going to take the shots, you're going to take the hits, just turn and just beat feet and go back and help the heavies and just focus out that group, get yourself away from that bad situation.
Well, it's a scenario again. We even said it during the 2v2s. This map, and we said it in the last match, this map, you get separated, you split apart, you're done.
Yeah, it can be treacherous.
And you can't make it up because the other team is already trying to rotate. It's just not worth it. Silly Cap coming in 34.03, followed up by HM8 and his T62A 2660. I kill you coming in with 27.79. Good job, Demon Lord 23.47. All right, guys, we're going to the next one. I am elsewhere. Congratulations.
What is the next one?
Prokhorovka.
I am elsewhere. You get a code. Let me whisper you here. He got the answer correct. It was Christine. When it was rolling down the assembly line, that was the song, the opening theme song and the closing song for Christine. So congratulations. I just gotta remember where I put all these flipping codes. Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
I think all these room mods spoiled me. I haven't ran a room in so long.
Kinda forgot how to.
It's taking me a bit. Normally I'm on top of it.
Whose map
Kinda
pick was
missed
this?
Dexter.
Was this on your 6's map pick?
This is, yeah. I'm telling New Beginning right now that they do get to choose spawn.
See, this should be a good one for New Beginning as well. This is a map they do practice quite a bit when they play against us.
This is definitely a map that, for any new teams out there who are listening, practice this map because it gets played in pretty much every tournament.
That is correct.
They're thinking long and hard about this because a lot of those guys are really geared towards heavy tanks. So I bet you they're taking a long time in deciding. Mediums in their tier 10s are not their forte.
Yeah, and this is definitely a medium map. Medium map with a couple hold down heavies.
I'd be a little nervous with the amount of autoloaders you see lining up on the other side and on your 6. I've always been a big fan of autoloaders and the burst damage they can have, but once those guys empty their clips, you've got 4 tanks that are going to be on a reload.
This is true. Basically, you just need to make sure, though, that they do not get around you.
Right.
As long as you can keep them in front of you and sniping at E5 Cupolas and long distance E4s, and you know their accuracy is not great for distance.
I'm gonna do one more here. Let's do one more code. All right. Let's see who can get this one. And I tell you what, even the... Let's see, how could I put this? MLs were going crazy. All right. Let's go over to, go ahead and roll down these tank listings really fast, guys. I don't care who does it. Not everybody step on. Okay.
All right, I'll do NB again. I'll do NB again. They've got their 2 Bad Chat APs for their 9s. They've got the E4, a couple of E5s, a T57 heavy, and a 50B. So 4 autoloaders on their team.
On your 6, rolling with an E4, 2 Bad Chat APs, a regular Bad Chat, 2 E5s, and another 50B.
Both teams rolling a lot of burst damage.
Yes, they are.
So what would be, so when NB plays this map, you guys, they know who to put in mediums at tier 9, basically, but at tier 10.
Yeah. This is where
they're not
they
used to
struggle.
that.
Yeah, I think the hard part is they have such terrible. Well, let me rephrase that. A lot of guys have some good tank selections, but some people there don't have the selection, if you will, of tier 10s. They've also been involved in a lot of tier 9 tournaments, so that's what they've really been practicing.
Right, and I'm sure they've got their best crews on their tier 9s as well, which is which is a slight disadvantage when you know on your 6 is a tier 10 clan, and that's where their best crews are.
Zach's music box spawned all by himself over here in the 2 line. He's going to go up there and get the early spot. He's got the heavies rolling in behind him too, though. On your 6 is cross the tracks, and they're going for the encounter.
Oh, see, look at we.
Wow.
Unfortunately, okay, yeah, he got away because those guys that went through the town got spotted, and that actually But did they get spotted by the E4?
I feel so bad right now.
think they
Oh,
may
the
have.
E4 shooting. Uh-oh. He's going to be in big trouble unless
If he
the back
backs
goes
up,
back.
he should, yeah, if he can just get around the corner, he's got backup.
No shot
Well,
fired.
They're gonna
Cutter
rush
Deeply is sitting there with his E4 in the same spot MLT sat with their YAG against POPRS earlier tonight.
Mysteries. I
They don't know
and
Stinger's there yet.
That YAG kept landing that shot
What are you
on
doing,
Weasel.
Yes, every game he
Weasel,
landed a shot on me.
you caught that shot every
my
time.
God. He's gonna do it, and he's gonna get cross
Ooh.
shot from like 3 spots, and he's
Oh, jeez.
Mysteries.
Oh, and Stinger's going in.
dead. Yep, and
Stinger went over
Oh, no.
unnecessarily there.
yeah, too many
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
that's the
that
end
wasn't
of
a
him.
good play.
Yeah, and now they're going in one at a time. Not good.
Oh, the 50B's not
close call.
spotted.
Now, yeah.
Maybe
Now
a
he
little
is.
miscommunication there. They need to get segmented right there. Oh, no. It was...
Body count has almost gone down himself. He takes the bad
Yeah.
AP out first.
Body
Segmented.
count.
Segmented
Body
was
count.
allowed to get off too many shots coming over that hill.
Body count's gonna die.
Without
He
getting-
is chilling out way too much in that open there. NB kind of playing this sloppy,
Yeah.
and they're getting punished for it.
Yes, they are.
50Bs. are
Zach's
trading
music
blows.
box just had half his health cut.
You know, maybe at this point you hang back, just hold this side's map control and try and draw this
Raging
into a
Warrior.
replay.
NB not paying
It's
attention.
a lot of time though.
They're getting too tunnel visioned. Raging Warrior drove out there just to get a shot at SVT, and he knew Treachery was right there on his right. I mean, you can't be doing that, especially against the caliber of on your 6. I don't know if it's frustration that they, but I mean, they should be happy. They've been put up a hell of a good fight.
Z5, they've
Oh, he's going to go
regretted
across the track. That's a bad idea. He's going to get
Oh
hurt.
yeah, Cutter. Oh,
Ooh.
well they both got
They ammo
ammo
rack
racked.
each other.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
but
a
they're gonna
big
get hurt
damage
now.
there, though. They're both looking different directions, and Cutter wasn't spotted, so I don't know if maybe they just weren't aware of him being there. I don't even know if he put. Yeah, he did put in at least one shot
They
there.
have the same amount of tanks remaining, but on your 6 has double the health pool.
Right.
Raging Warrior.
Boom, Cutter
Don't
just
run across the open. You're going to...
disappears raging.
Mysteries just
Yeah, and
kind of holding there.
Misery could go down.
Yeah, he's going to go down. This bat's going
if
to come
that
up behind
bad
him.
chat.
Django and
Yeah.
Far Dragons. They're gonna
Cutter's looking to
coordinate it.
disappear Rage Monk here.
Oh, Cutter just came right over.
Ooh,
He
yeah.
misses though. He track shot.
Zach's coming in
This
on him.
bad AP needs to come in there and get him. But it's just.
Mystery's got one good
Everything's
shot.
just happening too little, too late.
Yeah. Cutter backed up just in time. And,
Ooh,
well, that was good track shot.
SVT
there.
hit the dead tank. But Zach is reloading and he has nowhere to go.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Still close, though, honestly.
Yeah, I'm just
Especially,
on your 6 is gonna
You know,
have to
for how
practice.
close that was. For how close that was, having Stinger basically suicide rush and Cold. Well, no, he didn't really have a terrible position, but someone else popped out right after and got in a crossfire from under the bridge.
Yeah, that was Mysteries. Mysteries kind of
Pop.
popped out there.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
the only problem is NB, they were really, instead of 2 for 1, they were taking 2 for 1. They were both, 2 tanks would roll
Yeah.
out and fire at 1 tank, and only 1 would hit. And then they weren't looking left where there was 2 other tanks, and then pop, pop. They weren't doing a proper, I mean...
And that was the...
Sorry, oh, go ahead, Pants.
I was just going to say, and that's where a lot of the game is I truly believe that competitive games are only about 10% skill and 90% mental. It's map awareness, it's knowing where to be, when to be there, and just shooting at the guy you're told to shoot at. One of the big things in this scenario, and just breaking it down for new beginning, you know that the other team has map control of the other side of the map. So putting your tanks in the correct spot and knowing that there is probably likely going to be something on the hill and 4 out of 7 tanks are an auto loader, you kind of got to do the math and be careful, especially under that track.
Well, yeah, and then having an E4 out by itself, let alone knowing
Yes,
that
that's a long reload.
I mean, and knowing that there's 3 bat chats right there, you know, 2 bat chats and a bat chat AP, why push it? But yet again, nevertheless, NB, these guys are a bronze team. And I'm not going to say questionably. I know for a fact on your 6 is going to go gold. I mean,
yeah, they're a good team.
But but on your 6 did play sloppy as well. I mean, you would never think that on your 6 should get schooled in a lot of ways in an urban map setting by MB, which they did. I mean, it was coming down to the wire, and it was just proper. I think it was calling that won this match. I mean, Cutter has...
Yeah, I would agree.
Gobloads of experience calling. And I think, speaking of which, we need to get him back in here. You know, MB did really well, guys. I'm not going to complain one bit. MB should not be sad. Yes, they made rookie mistakes.
Oh, no, definitely not.
But they're a rookie team. I mean, it's one of those, they're not 100% battle hardened. I mean, yes, they got some good matches in, but they got a taste of going against a gold team. So NB, big props out to all you guys that played.
And NB showed up today to play 761, and last minute agreed to play a totally different format. That's also a huge factor. And it's a format that you know already favors on your 6. So. A lot of props.
Well, yeah, I mean, put it to you this way, guys. On your 6, their record is 23 consecutive. That is with tier 10s. That's 23 weeks of tier 10 action that all these guys saw day after day after day after day. Where NB... Pans can probably confirm this. They probably run the 761 format a lot.
They do.
And so jumping from the 761 into a 768, like Nerv was saying, that's like getting out of a Ford Focus into a full-blown Dodge Hellcat and trying to hold the fuck on.
You know, I'll tell you that this is probably the first match that New Beginning has played 768. In their history, actually.
And I want these guys.
Wait, ever?
Yeah.
Yeah, then that actually wasn't bad at all.
No, they took a fight to on your 6. I mean, you go look at the win 8s of a lot of the guys who are on your 6, and you're gonna like, wow, that's kind of lopsided. But NB was pulling it. NB almost had him 2 times in a. Okay, not so much. Prokhorov is its own beast. By far, it is its own beast. But MB almost took pretty much a gold team in an urban setting. That's insane. I mean, you got like Lonky. Lonky was she put up some good damage. I know I praise Lonky a lot. I helped train her on side scraping. I'm sorry. If anybody gets pissed off about that, I have a really big Indian butt that you can kiss, all right? Any which way, I spent 3 hours helping her learn how to side scrape. So, yeah, I'm going to bring her up. So, and I'm giving the computer a bird right now. So, any which way. Something like Lonky, she was outclassed and almost outperformed, but yet again, they put a hell of a kick in the teeth to on your 6, and they went, whoa. So,
no, on your 6 has not played together for a while as well.
Well, yeah, and so you can't give it away.
They have been on quite the hiatus, but either way, I just think both teams played well there, and that was a fun match to watch.
No, that was amazing. I mean, I have to give it to both. I'm sorry, I know I went on a rambling kick there, but NB, I don't Pants. I want you to go back and tell MB, don't be sad. I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, they knew this going into it.
You know, my Peril boys would do something like this, and I would have been, dude, you almost took on your 6 for 2 games. You guys are amazing. You just need to practice some more.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's one thing they're going to have to start doing is practicing. We usually run a practice. What we do actually is Nightmare versus New Beginning every Tuesday and Thursday, and we practice for about an hour and a half. Sometimes some of the Nightmare guys will go over and call for New Beginning, and sometimes we'll take some of the New Beginning guys over to Nightmare and have them play with us.
All right,
so I think it's time they start practicing 768.
Now, what do you guys would think about restarting?
I mean, yes and no, but
just really
in
fast.
all honesty, I think Tier 9's really where it's at.
Can I just stop the stream and then restart it without a delay, so we can go have this discussion live?
You'll lose.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you're gonna lose all the viewers
of this stream, though.
No, I mean it would be one of those. I
wouldn't even.
The reason is because the viewers are climbing.
I'm just saying that when you stop the stream, the 5-minute delay will get erased. Whatever's happened in the last 5 minutes will get overlapped and erased.
No, it's okay. It's one of those. We have ways that we fix this. So how about this, guys? Everybody sitting here, we're gonna take a 5-minute break. We're gonna have a Tank Talk Live special at 10:47 at night. If you need to go to bed, thank you for coming out. But we're gonna have a live Tank Talk Live. Stay with us 5 minutes. And it'll be live. And if you want to come and talk on air, we're having open mic night. So, do you guys want to do that?
We kind of had some stuff we had to take care of for background WNF that we have to get done tonight. That kind of popped up during stream.
Oh man. What in the...
I mean, it shouldn't take long, but it's something we need to sit down and talk about.
Oh my God, I'm gonna punch. You guys don't want me in this meeting.
It's not a meeting per se, just a staff meeting.
All right, well I guess that's gonna end it there, guys. Apologize for having to cut this short, but duty calls.
Are we gonna do the? You asked the question about the Stephen King movies.
Well, apparently this is taking precedence, so what I'm going to have to do is, first person to DM me, what movie was the line from, if you build it, they will come. Give me a direct message line, hit me up, what movie said that, and you'll get a code. So send me a DM there in Discord. I will check out the time dates, and I tell you what, first two people that get me the movie, if you build it, they will come. We'll get 2 codes this evening. How about that? We'll close it out with just any of that. Let's final thoughts from everybody. Let's go ahead and go. Weasel, do you have any final thoughts for this evening?
No, it was a great night. Great battles. Although I think each battle went a clean-cut victory for the winning team, but it didn't play that way out when we were watching it. Both teams in the games we watched had some great pushes and counter pushes, and Eye for an Eye was able to take them out. Every battle was close. It was a great night to watch, and I'm glad you had me here, Hell's Cat, for the stream.
Well, thank you for coming out. It was always a pleasure, and I'm glad to see your guys' coming back out and joining us. I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun. I think your boys are going to really enjoy it. Yeah. So, all right. So we're going to go ahead and go over to Pants. Pants, any final thoughts? Things? Pants?
Crickets. Crickets.
Maybe his mic's muted.
Well, I'm going to move on. All right, Nerve, go ahead. We'll move on. All right.
I was just, you know what, tonight was a great night. The Merc game was a good little save, and then here at the end, Honor 6 saved us again, and NB stepped up to a difficult match and played well. So, every match was quite well played tonight. Really couldn't be any happier.
Alrighty, Beeb, you got anything?
Well, I kind of have to do a little bit of double checking here, but I'm pretty sure, since it is still August, Hells is getting hit with some chicken, and it's gonna be on YouTube.
Oh my God, really? Is it?
I believe if what I'm thinking is right, we hit 500 tonight.
I'm checking numbers right now.
514.
Oh my God.
So we blew from 491 to 514. Somebody's getting hit with some chicken.
I'm getting hit with some
I put out that big shout out for it. I put that big shout out for it.
Can it be your wife?
Oh my God, I'm gonna get.
I think a few people were saying they were gonna start making double accounts and boosting that. When I made that call for it, Hellscat, you boosted that.
For everybody watching, when this first started, Hells used to say, "Like us, love us, hate us, don't throw chicken at us." Then he dropped that. This is why Hellscat's getting hit with chicken.
Next time,
for those of you who are like, "Why is he gonna get hit by chicken?"
Because it happened before, and now it's going to happen again on camera.
I'm so glad I was a part of this tonight for you to hit 500. 500 followers, Hellscat, the whole WNF crew. I feel honored to be here for your 500th follower.
Well, thank you so very much for coming out. Thank you. Thank you. Beeb, was there anything else that doesn't involve chicken?
I think that's it. I just had to make that public.
All right, so big press releases on Wednesday. Pants, are you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Right, any final closing thoughts on this evening?
No, I think it was a good game. Thanks to all the teams that came out and played. It's unfortunate. We almost took the match against TNG, however, 8 o'clock is just not a good time for us.
Yeah. It's okay, man. You know, sometimes if you have a lot of West Coast guys, it just doesn't work, but it's one of those, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't.
Yes, sir.
Well, I guess the only person left to put in final thoughts would be me. It was wonderful. Get some more subscribes. Remember all those subscribes that you guys do. That money goes right back into the public, right towards you guys, for codes, tanks, you name it, for what we could do. So definitely check that out. I guess stay posted. Maybe on a Friday night fight special, it will go up live, and what I'll do is I'll upload it onto the PC. So it'll be uploaded on PC, but videotaped live right from my S8. It's gonna suck because I know my kids are also gonna take part in this, so I'm gonna have like chicken thrown everywhere. So all right, we'll figure out something like that for Friday. And then I do want to say thank you to everybody that does come out tonight. It doesn't matter if it's a gold team, silver team, bronze team. You're all amazing guys and gals. You guys have poured your time, your money, your blood, sweat, and tears into this game, and it does show. And then what you guys do for Wednesday night fights, you guys are amazing. You guys have lifted us up from nothing to now me getting hit by chicken because we now have over 500 followers. And I don't even want to know what Beaver and my wife are going to hatch out when we hit 600. But I swear to God, if I get hit with a live chicken, the Hellcat might be crazy. That's all I'm gonna say.
As long as it's not frozen.
Hells, you should not say things like that because now you're giving me ideas.
I didn't even consider a living chicken.
I know,
until
right?
Now.
Oh my
God, if you think 600 is going to be bad, wait till we hit 1,000.
Oh my God. Which way? So definitely go ahead and click that subscribe. Thank you to all the teams that came out this evening on your 6. Welcome back. NB, great job going against on your 6. They're one hell of a team. Thank you TLP for coming out this evening. I want to say thank you to all of the Mercs that did come out and that made this possible. You guys are awesome on that. Let me go down the team listings that did come out this evening. Sorry, it got covered up, and my brain is now completely swashed. Holy crap. So I want to say thank you out to the POPRS, MLT, the Merc team, TNG, thank you for coming out and doing an exhibition game like that. Eye for an eye and off, that was an amazing game. And then NB coming out going against on your 6, both props to all of these guys. And that's all I'm going to about to say, guys. So thank you so very much for hitting us over the 500 viewer marks. As always, I'm Hell's Cat Death.
I'm Beaver.
Beaver. And how about it, Nerve? You going to do a shout out? Nope. Nope, Nerve's not. So for Hell's Cat, Beaver, Nerve, TLP Weasel 42. Just call him Weasel. Pants on the ground. I kill you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being an awesome room. You know, WNF bouncer. Cutter Deeply. Thank you for coming out and being an awesome bouncer. Also, we're out of here. Have a great evening.
Take off here.
It's not too late to say